This one needs to be on the paper.
Well, we can use it for shots.
It needs to be, they want it on.
Yeah, they want it on. Yeah.
Like they want it.
The lights are on.
Can you
So there's
flip
power
it?
to the router up there.
It's not on.
You want it on this one?
Yeah.
I've been working on show bills.
Somebody did.
Didn't check them, yeah. We checked them all the other day, not till we turned them all on. Yeah. We're like, okay, they're working. Yeah. Yeah.
Did I put my charger away?
I don't know who's this play. Why is it here?
It's just in there. I keep.
And like all of this stuff too.
I wasn't there yesterday.
They moved our stuff and put their, this was all like on the thing, so I didn't leave it here. So
Yeah, I do.
To our rabbit barn superintendent, Tanya. For those of you that do not know, Tanya started this project this year with putting the legs on the rabbit cages, which has been a super big help, and she's redone the barn, so that is very nice. She, if you do not know, got over $11,000 donated for this project. The countless hours that her family and her have put into this is unreal. She has worked so hard, and she is by far one of the best superintendents that there is. So can we give a big round of applause to Tanya?
Back on.
Okay, that made my,
There you go.
that made,
Oh, he's rebooted that.
we rebooted that, but that made my screen flash.
That's a good thing.
So that means it registered. That's it.
Oh, there we go.
I did it again.
So we're also recording right now.
Bingo. There's one.
That's-
HDMI 2.
And so that's this one. So there's something wrong with this cable.
Probably going to the other TV or not.
Well, it should have gone to this one, because this one's an HDMI 1 and that one's an HDMI 2. So this one's not plugged into where it should be. But we're just, we can for now.
I say we got one. That's a start.
Yeah. Get this going there. Okay. We need to turn on this TV down there. And I will find another computer.
I don't know. Also, to mute it, do you just push it?
That's not good at all. It's not good. You have to get over here and actually shut it down.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So what I'm doing the time is I just turned the game on.
Yeah.
It started at 8. The
he was
recording.
talking, so I didn't want to interrupt. Okay.
And we just started.
And then write rabbit show 1 right on this side, so we know like there's one already made.
We start on the other side.
Or yeah.
Okay.
Both of them now.
Both of them. All right.
It's all right.
Well, that's great. Because they'll come back on.
Yeah. Once you get them back over the wall.
Just let that rest for a second, then we'll switch it again.
Now we're on 3.
Turn them on down there.
What's today's date?
23rd.
Yeah.
I'm going to introduce you to our sixth class judge that we have today. We're going very fortunate to have Bruce Hornsby. Bruce started in rabbits in 1966. He had the best in show at the Harvard National Convention, which is a big deal. In 1970 in Syracuse, New York, with the Blue Dutch Junior Buck. He has served on the Harvard board for 6 years, District 8 Director 4 years, and Harvard Vice President. He was married at the 2000 Art Convention in Columbus, Ohio. So that's a little fun fact. Picked the best in show in 1999 and 2000 Arbor Youth Convention, which that again is a really big deal when you get picked as a judge. Then there's committed convention. They can
Well, I already know how
they want to see the judge of the best in show and be nominated and picked for that. And it's a big testament to how well respected you are in the rabbit industry.
This is literally just like the data video on a TriCaster. Like this is literally the exact same basis.
We will be judging Californians at this year's ARBA National Convention in Louisville at the end of October. So everyone please give me, join me in a round of applause for Bruce Hornsby. Thank you for coming to help me.
Yeah, a lot of them were like, we were fucking sucking.
What we're going to do,
We're just doing it very, very quickly, so it was hard to catch.
Bruce is going to go ahead and start with the sixth class, and then he will go ahead and move on to our meat show. Our four class judge will hopefully be here in an hour, and she will start on the four class. Normally, after the four and six class, we go right into our best four class and best six class and best in show. That might get delayed a little bit, because we're going to go ahead and start the meat show, so we can keep it moving and everyone isn't waiting. And then if you have, and I'll remind your kids, if you're parents, if any of your kids have a best of breed winner on the six class table or the four class table, they're going to need to come back whenever that is now, because it's going to be a little different than our show bill. We'll make sure everyone's aware and show for best four, best six, and the winners of those two will come back and do best in show. That way we can keep the show moving. So a little delay over there, but we'll get started on the six class and keep it moving.
Actually, one of the worst times of the year for like chickens.
Yeah, no. That's what I was thinking. Because I got chickens, we have chickens in the backyard, and she's always got screwed up. Every time around now, she's a very chunky bird. She's very friendly. So like she'll always collect somewhere for us and maybe some.
Oh, is this TV?
But then once this hit kicks in, she's like,
We got the one going.
This one, this is cheap.
Like two should be okay, put one or two so you can get it.
Right now, she usually has bucket chicken, but I don't know. She's the whole thing. So she looks a little bit different. Yeah, this is turkey. She's a turkey. So her neck is
Morning, everyone. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
I'm going to give comments on the rabbits, and I hope the 4-Hers are paying attention, but also for parents and grandparents and friends in the audience here. If you have any questions or any comments, please come see me, and I'll explain it to you. But that's
I don't think that's a good answer.
experience today, and I want everyone to be able to understand maybe what you can improve on your rabbits. So, if you have any questions, please come see me, and I'll answer your questions.
Just do the back of that. Seriously.
nobody's.
Stop. At least do that. You should put it on that, seriously.
I could point this camera too.
I see, that's what I see.
There you go. Yeah.
We can go back and forth between that and that. Can we zoom this in?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get started with the Americans. They should be headed to the table.
Ooh, we got some cool bunnies coming in here.
Please be on deck and Argent runs. All of you need to be ready.
Then switch it to that.
Oh, look at that one. So cute. Let's zoom in. Oh, look at that little fuzzball. Sorry for Faith sneezing, interrupting me.
Are you really honoring them?
I personally don't know how they judge rabbits, but it looks very interesting.
Let's do it.
I know. I think you should just put the thing in third. Oh, you have them in third.
Another gray one.
I don't know why for a second my brain completely stopped. I thought you said grain, like
Yeah,
we, and I was
Grain rabbit over here.
It sounded like green and gray, and it confused me.
Look how he's holding him. Oh my goodness. At least to me, these rabbits look really nice.
Yes.
I don't know what he's thinking, but
I would say I personally have no idea how the scoring works, but
Now, when we get to chickens, I know a thing or two about chickens.
I know how to feed one
You know how to feed one?
and have it not attack my ankles.
You know,
He's a jerk, man. That rooster, cannot stand him.
you can get a nice rooster.
Oh no, that's not. We can't even get near him without him attacking us.
I have 10 roosters if you want a new rooster.
All good.
They're
you
very
want a
nice, they're
if
very
you want a
nice.
rooster, he's
I'll take your
really-
rooster.
He's mean.
I have like a rooster sanctuary at my house right now.
Dude, he's evil. He'll wait until you turn your back on him, and then you'll hear him. Boom. He's got your ankle.
He chases us, but he doesn't hurt us. He thinks it's a game, like our main rooster.
Ours doesn't think it's a game. He's being dead serious. There's been times where he's been punted because of it. He'd either scare the crap out of us and get it, or we'd know he's coming. It's always terrifying because you'll hear him running before you actually see him.
That's when you just know you gotta run. You
At
just gotta
that
go.
point, yeah, exactly. And our backyard's not even that big, but at that point, it even strikes fear into us, and it's half our size, not even. Like, is that an albino? Ooh.
Hey, while we're waiting here, my kids, I had a fantastic group behind me, many people, and if it wasn't for you guys sitting in the stands, and we had some thank you cards, so today we're gonna start recognizing them, because of that big project we did in the barn with 44 snacks and cages, this would not be possible without these families. So the first one we're gonna rattle off is Mr. and Mrs. Paul Peppercorn. Thank you so much for your donation. And the other one is Mr. and Mrs. Nathan Peppercorn. Thank you guys.
So you don't have to like
We all get turns
constantly.
playing with the new toy.
What it's plugged into. I guess we need to follow it.
That white rabbit does not like to be handled. You can really tell.
Kind of need to follow this side of the cord. This is such a learning curve for me because I've never done this before. It's been just higher. And I want to know how the TV like works.
All right, all our Americans out there, the thing is blue and white here.
You have to point it out. Huh? You have to point it at the camera.
Junior buck and a white junior buck. The blue junior buck has a variety of blues.
This,
The
see?
6/8 or intermediate doe was best opposite blue. The white junior buck was best white. Your white junior buck was the best of breed of all of them up here today. Your blue intermediate doe was the best opposite breed today. Give them a round of applause. Nice Americans. Beautiful animals.
Looked like the most feisty one was the winner. That's really cool how they do this. Personally, they'd all be in winner in my eyes. Ignore Reese. Thank you.
I'm a very eccentric
For your best in breed, American went to Wyatt Ruckman, and your best opposite went to Wyatt Ruckman. And a reminder, I'll try to remind these kids too if I can, but parents, again, please, if they want a best of breed on either table, they do come back to best 6 and best 4 to make sure, I mean, the rabbit can go back to their cage for now, but what do we call them? Make sure that they're back up here and know what strategy it is. And I have a copy of their stuff as well.
But the thing is,
You want to make sure these kids remember to bring the rabbit
You
back.
want that on 2 screens. So the HDMI ones is what you wanted to do, and that's why we got this. This has
Oh, I'm just saying.
HDMI 2, which is TV 2 and 3, and this is plugged in. Should be plugged in HDMI 1. Right. 1 and 4. But, or A. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but that's why this says HDMI 2 on it, so it really should say 1.
We got another gray one here. Just
No,
petting
that
it.
one was set to 2, but this needs to go to 1, right? That's on 2. I'm pretty sure this is on HDMI 2 on that TV. That's what they were trying to get them.
Still trying to figure out that one TV.
So, but,
We had
but
one
so then if
American
that was
chin,
HDMI,
and he was first place in best of breed. Very, very nice animal. Congratulations.
Nice.
Our best of breed
He
for
looked
the
really
American
nice too.
Chinchilla was Regan
I mean,
Hester.
I know I can't
I
really
would say-
tell, but you
I
know.
would say I don't know too terribly much. I know I used to have a pet rabbit. That's about it.
I used to have a lot of pet rabbits,
I
but
have-
I got them from Family Farm store, so you know they ended
Oh.
up dying like 2 weeks later.
It's
so.
like the fair goldfish, honestly.
Yeah,
Either
it's
they're
really
gonna
sad.
either the goldfish are gonna die in the first week or two, or they're just gonna not die at all. I had a
Yeah.
fair fish I got when I was
You'll get all your awards at the end of that
single digits in age. I think I was like 8 or 9. That fish went to be 9 years old, completely blind, no longer golden, and he lived like that for I think a good 6 years of his life. I don't know how that fish made it that long,
it'll hit both of us.
being stared
Kind of
at.
similarly, we found a kitten by a river, and she lived, and her name was River.
That's
and
fitting.
she lived, I think, 21 years.
Oh my goodness! Look at these runs right up here. They're
Aw.
big.
And they have little black eye spots, so
Mm-hmm.
cute. That's what kind of bunny I had.
I had one where it was fully white and it had like a little brown stripe on its back. His name was Tucker.
So,
According to the original owner, his name was Tucker. Comes out it was her name was Tucker.
oh. Yep.
Super friendly rabbit though. Like literally at points we literally just opened the gate and let her just kind of hop around the house. She did her own thing. She didn't destroy anything, which whole.
These are some big rabbits too over here.
Mm.
Like,
Whichever ones those
Look
go
like
to.
they look like
the
they ate
little
other
kids holding
rabbits.
them are like,
Are not
it's
plugged
huge.
in.
Arjun Brunt.
I think it's insane how calm some of them are during all of it.
Yeah, they must handle them a lot to get them used to.
Fixed now.
A tiny bit low there at the shoulder. I like his depth, width, and roundness of his hind quarter. He's got a very nice quality fit. He's got a good color, just a little brassy right down there low on his hip. Very nice animal.
I agree with him.
Yeah.
I don't remember what.
If I could be a rabbit judge, I would. This
Dude,
looks like
I'd-
a fun job.
I'd be the one to sit there and go, this one's cute.
First place right here.
First place. It's a real cute rabbit. Oh, I think we have a new first place.
The TVs are not on.
Imagine if you actually, it's like you hired somebody, you're running the event, they show up and do that. You know how quickly they'd be fired? It'd be so unbelievably terrifying.
Yeah.
Even the audience would be sitting there going, yeah, no, that's not how that works.
I'd just have as much fun as I could, right there and then.
But hey, you get to be on this side of it, which is even more fun. Right? It has its moments, that's for sure.
Arjun Brunt belongs to Stella Dickerhub, and the best opposite also belongs to Stella Dickerhub.
Are you gonna get anything at the auction on?
No, I don't
Friday?
need anything else.
I think I'm gonna get me a chicken.
If I brought another one home, my dad would kill me, and probably the bird too. That's the bad part.
No.
We used to have way too many animals. Our property as a whole is less than a square acre by like 0.06,
What?
and we have 6 chickens and a dog and 3 cats. We used to have way more than that. We used to have a donkey, an actual horse. Don't know why we did that, but we just did. Like, we had at one point 8 cats,
Ooh.
3 dogs. Prior to the 3 dogs, we used to have 12 because we had Siberian Huskies, which very good dogs. Loved them to death. Yeah, we've had a lot of animals at our property, and they've also done a significant amount of damage too. So
The only animals I can have in abundance are chickens. That's the only thing my parents will let me. I used to have reptiles, But
I have a snake, and I love him to death.
I really want a steak, but my mom's like, no,
He's-
absolutely not.
I got mine when he was like baby. He was maybe the size of a worm. He is a pied ball python and half blind. We say half blind because he can't see out his right eye at all.
Oh, poor baby.
But for being half blind, you think he'd be like more on edge about everything? No.
He's just relaxed.
He's the most carefree snake you'd ever see in your
I
life.
love
He's
that.
only ever bit twice, both of which were during feeding time, and our hands smelled like rats. We had it coming.
Yeah, you know, that's fair.
That was dumb.
My only thing about pythons is that they can get big.
Yes,
So
they can.
I personally, I would not want a python. They are very cute, in my opinion, but I just can't get one because I don't think I would be able to give it the care that it needs once it gets that big.
I'm gonna say they're fairly straightforward as far as like the care and like feeding stuff goes. It's fairly simple. I'm gonna say Mikey, I've had him for 7, 8 years now, and he's easily 3, 4, maybe even 5 feet. Like he's very big, but he's the calmest snake you'd ever seen in your life. He at one point was a literal couch potato because he used to always sit in his pen, which was on the desk, and we'd sit there on the computer doing whatever we do, playing games, type, whatever. And he'd always sit there and like peek off to the side of the cage, then turn his head and then just freeze. And we're like, what's he doing? And it dawns on us, he's turning his head so he can see with the only good eye he can see out of. He's watching the screen.
No.
So we put it to the test one day. We get him out, set him down on the couch cushion. He sees the TV lights changing. He perks up, turns his head to the right, freezes. He's watching TV. We're like, there is no way.
Yeah, so the cable.
I mean, snakes can be very lovable creatures. I don't know why people are like so scared of them.
Honestly, that's what makes me feel bad too. It's like they're, depending on which ones you get, they can be really calm, and it's just, it's sad, honestly.
It might just be as simple as unplugging it and plugging it into the other HDMI. It might
That's a very small one up there compared to all the other ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You can even tell doing in the actual framing there, it's
this one is not
a bit smaller.
Oh,
Oop.
he is not happy.
Nope.
You got two sides. You got your input, which is this, which is probably into HDMI 2, and your output to the TV is probably plugged into HDMI 1. So, but, yeah, that sounds most likely.
My thought is, how expensive do these auctions get at the end of fair?
Good test.
If I had to imagine, I know for like beef and stuff, it gets up there and pretty quickly.
Yeah.
As far as like rabbit, chicken stuff goes, I'm not sure. Hey, welcome back.
Could be. Are they agile?
Nice.
Because personally, I'm not going to spend like $100 on a chicken.
No. There are some that are
Like,
actually.
yeah, like those
there's
breeds that are rare and stuff
yeah,
like
there's
that.
those chickens that those are actually expensive, but if it's like a common one, then yeah, no, I'll just take my chances with like rural cane.
Into the wrong HDMI. So like this is into HDMI 1.
If I find a really pretty chicken, my mom's just going to have to deal with it when I come home.
My mom would be super happy. My dad would be upset. That's the only issue. That's if I brought literally anything home that is not normally there.
My dad acts like he's mad, and then I'll find him outside with my chickens, petting them, holding them, and I'm like,
Our dad's
you
kind of the
faker.
same way. He's kind of the same way. We had a dog that we ended up adopting. She was a rescue. Part of the reason she ended up getting adopted was out of spite because the other family, while we were fostering, like you're not supposed to like reach out to them or anything. It's their time with the dog.
Yeah.
They kept texting, calling, yeah, we want to see the dog, this, and this. And my dad had already liked the dog a bit prior because she was a boxer, very sweet dog.
Aw.
And they kept reaching out over and over again, and they kept telling him, like, you guys need to stop, you're not supposed to do that. So when it was time to, like, our fostering term was done, we went back and he goes, I want to adopt that dog. And I'm like, all right, great. That family was not too happy.
That's going to be me.
I would say, that's just kind of how my dad operates more than anything, but it's funny, nonetheless.
Did it get pulled out? That's so weird. Oh, we got a bunch of white rabbits here. This is a very big class.
Big eyes.
Oh. Oh, let's get a camera in on that.
So wascally wabbit.
Look at the babies. So cute. Look at those big eyes. Oh.
Now we're here for a completely different reason. We're like, oh, look at this one.
Yeah, they're so
Look,
cute.
the one that looks like it's got a little goatee.
I love me some rabbits.
Honestly, rabbits are great pets.
They are.
That's every pet poops places. That's just like a dog. They go in the backyard.
If that's the case, I will put this on here because this is a slow moving one. And then if you can get the live feed going on here. Yeah. Yes.
What? This one's tight.
See, what do you think?
They all look the same. How does he even tell? Oh, I think someone pooped.
Whoops.
Reese, why did you do that?
Nah, I didn't do that. That was not me. No.
Oh,
Chonker.
chunkies.
There's a chonker.
How mad do you think they would be if one of their rabbits just went missing?
I think it's fair to say kind of mad just because it's show rabbits.
Probably.
They would
I'll just
be
leave like
finding
a
you.
crisp $5 bill and, you know, I think it'll be okay.
It's like a $400 rabbit or something. There's like a $2 bill, and they're like,
Hey,
yeah,
$2 bills are rare, so, you know, you gotta be happy about
See,
that.
that's the thing. I thought for the longest time that they stopped minting them. No, they do. They still make them.
Oh.
They're just not made in mass quantities like 1s and 5s are, especially 20s. I think 20s get made like the most.
Never mind then.
The only reason I ended up finding out is because I went to, it was like a fine jewelry shop out in Fort Wayne because I was bored. I was at a shop next door getting crabs, so I'm like, might as well go and look. And I was like, oh, I might as well get a little silver coin, might as well. Just, it doesn't hurt nothing. And when they gave me my change back, I got two $2 bills and then like a 10 and change. I'm like, wait, they still make these? They're like, oh yeah, they make them. And if you look at the cereals, they're literally one after another. And I was like, oh,
That's
okay.
super cool.
That's a wonderful part too. There's actual websites and stuff. You can do back searches on bill cereals and see when they were made and everything.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
when I back searched them, I think it was like 21. Like they were very new.
I wonder if he has fun at his job getting to pet rabbits all day.
Yeah, that's what I'd think.
They're so calm when they get flipped. Like
That's what I
like,
was gonna say. Like, I've only seen 2 of them actually like do anything.
Yeah.
And other than that, the others are just chilling.
You can definitely tell that the people who worked with the rabbits really worked with them, make sure
They're used
okay
to
with
it.
okay with being handled, so the judge doesn't get hurt, you know.
I'd say a lot of people don't even realize how strong rabbits actually are.
Ooh, and they bite and they can kick and
Their
you can
kick
get
hurts
scratched.
the
Yeah,
most too,
yeah.
especially if they have longer like actual nails
Yeah.
on their. No, that hurts. I speak from experience on that one. That one is painful.
Yeah. So you really gotta make sure they're handled so you know the judge doesn't get hurt. And
Try to be safe for everyone.
Oh, I got some dust on my banana. That's nasty.
It's a banana peel. It ain't even a whole banana.
I know. Well, let's see what he says. To me, it just looks like a pile of fluff, but you know, to him.
It looks like something like one of those little foldable pillows you
Yeah,
used to get
so
when you were
fluffy.
little. Like there was the Mickey Mouse ones and stuff. I don't know why that's where my brain goes every single time, just because it almost looks like the same material that was on those pillars. Pillars? Oh my goodness. Pillows. If I can speak English today, that would be absolutely wonderful.
I'd love to cuddle with a bunny. Just be like,
Dude, that'd be a win.
except when it poops on you. But you know, their poops are easy to clean, so I wouldn't.
You've won, but at what cost? That's the definition of that.
Switch that to HDMI too.
I just put it in a different HDMI thing, and I think it might have been running. Which one? It's just, there's no
there's still nothing happening. I can't see it outside.
It's so cool how all these bunnies look the same, but to him, they're
There's
all
differences.
different. Yeah.
From what I'm gathering is that it's based off like their actual physical build. 'Cause
Yeah, like
on
their
the one,
stature.
I would say because at the one he said it was good, head, shoulders were good, but then towards the center it was kind of, I think he said it needed more depth or something. or
Yeah,
like more.
yeah.
So what I'm gathering is that it's more of their physique, if that's the word I'm looking for on that.
I don't know what that was, but it was loud.
Just sat on me.
Yes. Ooh, there we go. All right.
Dude, I bumped the bag and I was concerned I hit a cable and that's why that noise was made.
You see the gateway over there? You probably can go in that way. Like go around. Yeah. Well, Carly's going
Very nice animal, just not quite ready. That can hurt you a little bit.
Oh, he's disappointed with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice head, ear, bone.
should be that. It should
Just
just
a
be
little bit soft in the shoulders, and that's just age right there.
That's just age, so it must be younger.
He has a good quality coat, but he doesn't even in that coat due to that molt today. Not quite good. Good animal. Good class.
Man, you're popular today.
One notification.
Actually, you have 4 notifications.
Actually, it's 3.
TikTok and then 2. Oh, wait, yeah, my count. Sorry, I can't do math. TikTok and then 2. Oh, yeah, sorry. Make sure I actually muted mine.
I'm so glad I only have 3 classes. So then, you know, I don't have a bunch of work to do. So I can be here, BTV.
I have a
Get
couple
everyone.
classes today, and then majority of mine are with reels tomorrow. But at the same time, I'm straight Aing right now, so I can do it without having.
I only have
repercussions.
English and Econ today, and both teachers, they're completely fine. And yeah, I got A+ in both those classes. So,
I say
you know.
for my actual classes today, I'd have first one if you want to count it, study hall. So it'd go study hall, reels for advanced theater arts and stuff. To composition with Miss Miller, which I already let her know and she's fine with, and then strategic marketing with McMullen, and he's already very okay with this stuff. Like, he's actively let me get pulled from class to come help, so
I kind of forgot to let my teachers know.
whoopsie daisy.
I think they'll be okay.
They'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
There's gonna be a lot of people gone. They'll be able to put 2 and 2 together.
I think I also had a couple tests, but you know,
I think I had an essay due today, and that's like it.
they get flipped.
Excuse
I wonder what he checks when he flips them. Is he checking like their feet or their bellies for anything wrong with them? I don't really know.
Once it gets going, it shouldn't have a problem. It's just it doesn't like change. Yes. Okay.
This is an out there question, but have you ever had gator?
I have had gator. I go to Florida a lot of times with me and my dad. My dad is a Floridian himself, so
Floridian.
yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Now here's my question. I want to see if I'm the only person that thinks this. In my opinion, gator is one of the only meats that you can say actually tastes like chicken
Oh,
to
yes.
somebody that's never had it.
Yes.
Because it just does.
It does.
The texture is like a smidge different, but if you cook 2
delicious.
pieces, made them look similar.
Like gator jerky, that's
Oh, yeah.
slaps.
At first, I couldn't figure out if that was a rabbit or a kid. Now it dawned on me that's a gate.
Yeah, the gate that they keep moving.
It's so loud. My goodness.
I wonder how the rabbits feel about being praised by him. They're like,
If they
yes,
can-
I'm perfect.
They're talking to each other. It's like, you hear that, everybody? I'm the pretty one. Just like, honestly, imagine if we like animals could talk like the same degree we can. We could understand.
I'd be
them.
scared.
I'd be terrifying. You look at a squirrel up in a tree. Nut, nut, tree, branch, run, jump.
You think your dog loves you, and they're like, stupid
This
human
person's so
servant.
annoying. Just wait till we overthrow. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go back to bed. A little too far forward.
It's not the rabbit's fault, you know? Poor rabbit.
It was just born and now it's its problem because of how its genetics.
I wonder, how do they do that? So do they take their best bred rabbits
That's
and then
what
they
I'd
breed them
assume.
to get even better
I would
bred
say
rabbits?
get a mix of the two. That's what I'd assume that's how that works, but I don't know anything about it. I know it's a rabbit and it's soft. That's like it.
Literally. You probably have to just interview some people today, some rabbit people today, see what their thoughts are on it.
Sorry, I'm dumb. Can you explain how the scoring with rabbits goes? In the
A
amount
lot of people don't know, unless you're in
say.
4-H.
I say I've never been in 4-H. Well, unless you count sitting in here, but that's
Yeah.
that's a different kind
Yeah.
of in.
I've tried to do chickens with 4-H, but they are very strict on that, and the chickens I had at the time, Rhode Island Reds,
Ooh.
were not on the list that they wanted, so I could not do that. But now they have so many options that I could do it if I wanted to, and my little brother's going to get into it when I'm gone.
For a while, my mom wanted to get one. I think it was called like a black silky or something, where it was like
Ooh,
a
yes,
super
yes, yes,
expensive
yes.
one.
Silkies are one of my favorite chickens. I don't have any right now, but I've been trying to convince my parents. The only thing bad about them is that they are susceptible to a lot of things.
That's the
Yeah.
one she wanted us to get.
Beautiful.
I would say, because we have, I can't remember the names. I think it's an Americano.
Oh, yep, I got one of those.
I would say, our rooster, I can never remember what breed he is, but he's literally fully white. He's got a slightly tan chest. That's like it.
Beautiful.
He's still him.
I think I got a photo of all my roosters. Let me see.
I told my dad, I'm like, if those chickens start dying, we're going to be in huge trouble. And he goes, what do you mean? I'm like, Mom named all of them.
No.
Because I named one of them, because she was fully white, slightly tan chest. I named her Betty White. It was very fitting.
Yeah.
And then Mom proceeded to name every single one of them. So I'm like, once those birds start to die off, she's going to be very, very disappointed because of like the attachment. And he's like, oh, I know. Just let her figure it out. And he used the analogy of it's like a fair goldfish. Let them learn the hard way. I'm like,
I get
Dad.
super attached to my chickens.
I was like, Dad, you know how many animals we've had that she brought home. That's not going to change. Like, it's out there. I say, one of them we did end up having pass away, which was very upsetting, but, well, it didn't exactly pass on something. It got attacked, which was very depressing. That's why the rooster especially hates me more than anything, because he saw me walk away with one of his girls, where he couldn't see me, and then come back without one of his girls, and he was not too happy about that.
He's moving along. There's a lot of rabbits here.
Because they're lined up to the end, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm trying to search up chicken breed I have.
We just got two that they're like a darker brown all around. We got two of them, and they're very beautiful birds.
That's why I'm going to try my best to be here during the poultry show, because I know everything there is to know about chickens. Now, I don't really know how they show them off here, but
Now I'm doing the same thing, looking through, trying to find which ones I got. Oh yeah, there's another one my mom wanted to get.
those are really expensive, the all
I would
black
say
ones.
they're
Yeah.
like, oh, I thought they were upwards of-
$500.
Yeah, I thought they could get expensive and quick.
I almost got some eggs to hatch from them. It was super expensive. I didn't think they'd be that expensive, but they are, because they're just so rare.
We used to have the I think it's like a rock mountain or a rocky chicken, where it's like the gray and it's got a bunch of white spots.
Yeah.
We love those to death. We have another one. I'm trying to see if I can find her, like a picture of it, because she's white and has like almost like black stripes. It's not a brackle. This is like completely off subject. Refresh.
Even then, it'll be fine. It's all part of it.
It's a Holland.
Okay, so what I have is a laced Polish, and so their heads are completely feathers. So I have to put their heads up in these little bands so they can actually see. They are the cutest
It
little
looks like
things
they got
ever.
a little ponytail.
Yeah, they basically, because they can't see otherwise. Oh, he's looking at some more over here. He's checking inside their ears. We got a better view with him over there.
I would say, well, having that camera there this year makes life so much nicer. We haven't even had the thing a full year, and we're already seeing the benefits of having this thing.
Exactly.
I'm still trying to find that one chicken. That's not it. It's going to bug me if I can't find it, and I don't know why.
Well, is he a purebred or?
All of ours are purebred. That's
Okay.
that's the thing.
Because all of mine, except for these three that I showed you, are mixed. See, this is one of our roosters. He's a mix between a Turkin.
Your one in the background looks a lot like our rooster.
Yeah, he's mixed with a Turkin and a and a Leghorn. This is his dad. And the mom was this Turkin. Where's she at? Her right here.
So you got that mix there.
Yeah. Which he doesn't have the naked neck, which I was surprised. He's more Leghorn.
Oh, we didn't have the rock one. It was a California gray. That's what it was, because we actually had to try to get it, because our family friend, she actually, like, they raise chickens. They can food a lot and all that stuff, so that was it. They had 3 of them, and they're like, oh, yeah, these 2 don't lay no more. This one does, but we were going to butcher all 3 at the same time. We're like, that one still lays. Can we buy her? And they're like, for all we care, you can have her.
See, Mr. Friels has some chicken hens that aren't going to lay anymore, and I've decided to take it upon myself to rescue them so they don't get butchered. Unless he wants to butcher them.
He might.
The barn would have not happened. So the next one we got is Dilt's Porta Johns and Reynolds. And also, I would like to thank Twyla. She delivered my family a big home-cooked meal, and it was very delicious. Thanks for your donation. The next one is Steve and Deanna Dunn. Well, their help just coming in, help unloading cages out of the barn, help setting up, cleaning up. I would like to give them families a round of applause, please.
So cool how the 4-H community has so many people that help out each other.
It's almost like church families.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
It's a really cool thing to
It's
see.
really nice.
They're not direct family, but you treat them as such.
Hey, check the TV out. This is something I worked on earlier. We was hoping to pull this off. So this is the students from DeKalb County at DeKalb School. So hopefully, maybe next year we can get the other one going. So you guys can actually see what the judges are looking for. Because I know a rap show is very boring. But at least maybe you can watch what he's doing up above you.
We need to get it one more. I want my dad to
G1 Junior Buck is second today.
take a picture of
Here's
that.
a very nice head here. Pretty good bone. Shoulder.
I was trying to make sure someone turned the fan on this, because that's an issue we had prior. People keep forgetting on this one that switch on the side's not power. It's the fan. I was that one game. Adam's like, oh, I don't know why, because it was running like super slow and stuff. It was really choppy, and I'm like, oh, it's never done that before. Start to look, the fan was off. The thing was overheating really badly.
Yeah.
The second that fan came on, you immediately noticed it start to like return to normal.
Very nice head here. He's got a good bone. He's got a very nice shoulder. Again, I still like to see more depth body, but he's still
We almost could have brought another splitter and split the signal from there
The
to
only
there so they could use it.
The only thing about this stream being on the TVs is it is delayed, so everyone who's watching on the stands isn't going to be able to see
Oh, that is true.
exactly what's happening
if
right
we did
then.
a splitter, it'd be right there in the moment.
Yes.
Sorry, we got technical.
Yeah.
That was more work brain than anything.
Also,
on
thank
that.
you for everyone who's joining in to watch our rabbit show. It's
Absolutely.
happening right now. After the rabbit show today, we also have some other shows, including we got the sheep show and the saddle horse show, which we don't think it's going to be here, but we will be recording, hopefully, and we will be posting it here on Auburn Essentials.
I would say, we just have to keep posted on it. That's about it. And then for our times, do you happen to know when that is?
Oh, yes. So our rabbit show did start at 8 today, so thank you everyone who joined in right at 8. Our sheep show will be starting hopefully at 5. We don't really know when the rabbit show will be done, but there will be segments, so if there's any breaks, you will be coming back.
Should try to get the draft horses.
Oh,
A lot
yeah.
of people tend to watch that. So that one unfortunately wouldn't be live stream. I know this for a fact it won't, but you would be able to see that up on the VOD player. Obviously, if you manage to navigate your way to where we are currently, then you will have no issues finding the rest of it because it'll be in our playlist section. But yeah.
Yeah, and thank you guys for tuning in. We will be doing a bunch of fair activities, so everyone who cannot come can still experience it here with us.
I was saying for some of them, we'll have the main man 50 grand frills. So
Oh,
that'll
yeah.
be fun. I believe he was going to be here for the beef show, was he not? Which one? I know he was going to be here for one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Frills
Yep.
for the 4-H beef show. Yep.
Yep.
So there you go. That'll be a fun one.
It's going to be like, wait, we have rehearsals. You
I was
can't.
saying, we all know this. If you're a longtime viewer, whenever we say Frills, you know exactly who
Yeah.
that is.
If you
Like,
don't know, Friels is our boss. He is the main man.
main man 50 grand, he gets
Exactly.
stuff done. He's also
yeah.
kind of the reason we're allowed to do any of this, if anything.
Yeah, get all this stuff to you guys so
I
you
say,
guys can watch.
It's a mix of great guidance from Friels, and then obviously friends over at AES.
Yep.
They make it so all of this is possible. Like
Yep. Thank you guys.
I say,
for
as
that.
it sits this year, we have a lot better stuff than we did a couple years prior. Like we are just getting better and better thanks to Friels, AES, and just everyone.
yeah.
And everyone downtown, everyone in BTV, because we have the multiple classes of it. Everybody coming together to get one job, and it's a beautiful thing. Have to do Friels' notorious sign-off.
Yeah.
The Happy
Did you
Trails.
guys let them know that this will be delayed so they can't see what's happening right as because it is gonna be what? Yeah. Because she's like, you guys can watch on the TV, but it's gonna be delayed. You can't see exactly what's happening.
I was saying, if need be to do that, I have a splitter at home I can always bring.
Okay.
I'd have to power it, but it's stupid simple.
And the last one, Brian said he needs to deliver, is Walker Farms.
I'm gonna take it. Actually, these are not chickens. These are rabbits.
That's a funky looking duck.
Why does that chicken look
I'm
like
not
that?
gonna pet it. Yo, look at that dinosaur. I know that's gonna happen during the actual poultry show. Somebody's gonna do it.
You know, chickens are probably descendants from dinosaurs.
It actually has been proven now that
That's so
like
cool.
in Jurassic Park and everything, where we saw those dinosaurs, it has been proven now that those are factually incorrect because dinosaurs did have feathers.
Yeah.
So that's fun. If you didn't know that, now you do.
Hey guys, just letting everyone know our live
Without
stream
all of
does
this.
run on a 1-minute delay. So if you're watching it, it's not exactly what's happening right now, but you can still see what happened like a minute ago.
Well, that's enough to do segments and talent. So 2 talent. If we, if you and you can. Okay, that's an easy part though. We can just they can have one camera positioned already for like the cross, so they only have to move one camera. Prompter, you steal somebody because how many? There's 4 or 5 total. You can steal. You obviously need 2, or you can run it with 1. Sorry, work brain again, but That is a fair point, though.
It's just that everyone who's in BTV is
Major-
basically down here with
majority
us.
of the interns, which all 4 of us are down here. The actual main recording day is today, so you see our stream tomorrow. So it is dawning on us. We'll have to figure that one out.
Which I'm already gonna have to leave after probably this rabbit show, beginning of sheep show, so I can get back for rehearsals. So I can probably stop in BTV and
I would say help them
get some
out a
things
bit.
done.
Oh, someone had an accident again.
Beautiful rabbits, beautiful.
Mhm.
Oh, that one does not want to come out of its cage.
Leave me alone! Stop it!
There it goes. Now we got some really pretty gray ones coming in. You see, just as, yep, there they are, beautiful. If I could rank them, it'd be beautiful, cute, pretty.
There's qualifiers, all of which are like, oh.
Is it just right? Is it ready to go? Because there's no one in there. Should I go? I'm doing it. Just until they load them in there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not like to see a freaking bunny getting loaded into a cage. It's sad.
No. They're only in there for a little bit.
I think they're in there for like maybe a minute or 2. It's not very long. Is there somebody?
And they
up?
like being
There's somebody up in
enclosed
the
in it.
stands holding one.
Oh, I was thinking about we go interview some rabbit people about how, like, the points. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Trying to keep my legs from going numb.
Oh. He's petting some rabbits again.
It's almost like it's some wabbits. I think it might be his job.
I wish it was my job.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
That smells so good.
So duly noted, after this you're probably going to get some biscuits and gravy.
Oh, I actually don't like biscuits and gravy.
Really?
Mm-mm. I used to eat it a lot as a kid, so now I'm like, but I like the smell of it.
That's actually kind of surprising me. I was the polar opposite when I was a kid. I refused to eat it, but that stuff's good.
Yeah, ask him how, like, points are, like how he scores rabbits. Like, you know? Or ask Paige how...
Both.
Yeah,
Ask
yeah,
both if you
yeah,
can.
the Super Bowl. Yeah. Look at that fur. When he pulls it up, it's just beautiful dark gray. These are some beautiful rabbits. Oh, he flipped on his stump, on his back.
And gone. Now, part of me is wondering what the sun's static is, and I'm pretty sure it's the mic getting too close to the actual cages. Because it's coming through their relay, not ours.
Yeah. There he goes. He's checking their ears, making sure they're all healthy. Oh, or there's tags on their ears. I don't really know.
Very nice head, ear, bone. A tiny bit weak in the shoulder. She's just a little bit soft in her place today. She doesn't have quite the roundness in the hind quarter that the winter has. Her silk off just a little bit. Just a touch more fullness in the lower hind quarter. Got a good quality coat, just a touch patchy in her color today. Good animal.
What I'm noticing is the repetition of every single one, though. To not like lower spirits or anything. It's still a good animal.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
still
yeah.
a good one.
He's definitely a really nice judge. I like him a lot. Definitely not degrading, you know, getting
Right.
those kids
Like, he's not being there like, oh, this one sucks. Like, dude, do
Yeah.
better. No, he keeps it in a supportive manner.
Yeah,
So, like,
exactly.
this could be done a little bit better, but it's still a really good one.
because there are little kids up there, you know, you don't
Right,
want to crush
like-
their hopes and dreams.
Right. There's still, some of them are still new to it. Some of them are still
Exactly,
learning.
exactly.
And maybe there's some that just don't know what they're doing. It gives them
Yeah,
an
exactly.
opportunity to build off of it and learn.
I
which
love
is
judges like that, you
exactly. It's a beautiful thing. Well, now you done did it. You dropped it. That was loud.
know.
I
Pick
shook
it
the
up on
floor
the mic.
over here.
yeah.
I felt it through my boots. That was a phone too, wasn't it? My goodness.
Very nice head here. You've got a good bone, good shoulder, very nice depth width, round hind quarter, good flank condition.
I say I'm willing to bet the draft horses though. There's gonna be quite a few people there for that.
yeah.
I know that for a fact.
Yeah, we'll definitely get some footage of that.
He's got little ears.
Oh, look
Sure,
at that
little-
little baby. Let's zoom in on. Bit. Look at him.
Looking right at it. Hello.
Cute little rabbit right there.
Oh my goodness.
And then there's Chunker. Oh,
What a
big
unit.
boy. Yeah,
What
literally.
a unit.
Big boy order.
That is
I don't
pretty
really
too.
know.
That striping.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That is really pretty. My goodness.
Yeah. All right. but
Dude,
to
I want
him-
one now.
Are you gonna
Look
go
what
to
you
auction?
done did. Look what you
Auction?
done did.
You're gonna come home with a rabbit.
My dad's gonna kill me.
Your dad's just gonna have to deal with it.
I get a text on the phone, be like, "Don't do it." Shoot, he's watching.
He knows.
Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me because that sounds like something he'd do. I say the nice part is too, even though there's going to be like a distance pause between your guys' viewing experience and us, that's projected that the next show is what, 10? I believe it was 10, and that would have been the horses.
No.
It's 5, is it not?
Yeah. 5 p.m. sheep show.
So the next live stream you will see then, we should be starting most likely about 10-15 minutes earlier, just because introductions, all of that stuff.
Yep.
As far as in-betweens go, we'll figure out what we're going to put in for y'all, but we will be going out and trying to get as much as like around the carnival and everything as we can, from anything to just the carnival opening. We do have for the Queen Pageant and Parade. We'll try to get the draft horses and Medal Hall and Exhibit Hall opening. Honestly, there's a lot we can go do. So we'll try to get as much of that for you all as we possibly can.
And if there's anything you specifically want, viewers, just, you know, send a text to Freels.
I would say if
you know?
if you check in with Freels, be like, hey, can you have him go do this? And he'll let us know.
Yep, we'll do that for you. Maybe we'll get some shots on us on some carnival rides.
And last time I went on one was the same year. I used to love 1001 Knots. I don't ride rides much anymore, but I loved it to death. My brother, complete opposite, hated it. He loved the Wipeout, hated 1001. Me, opposite. I loved 1001, hated Wipeout. One year I decided to make a deal with him. I'm like, okay, Damien, if you go on 1001 Knots with me, I'll go on the Wipeout with you. It's a fair trade-off.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's do it. We both go on 1001. He's like, oh, that's not that bad. I'm like, yeah, it's not bad. We go on Wipeout, and it was that, remember that year where it ended up getting broken because the dude put a hole about that big through the cylinder on the Wipeout?
And it was not.
And it was shut. It ended up getting shut down for the rest of the fair because he broke it. It's because the actual dude had stepped out, and it was a like fill-in driver. Guess who was on the ride when it broke? This guy. It was terrifying.
That would traumatize me for
Scream
life.
if you want to go faster. We're screaming, but for completely different reasons. Like,
yeah.
he was running it, and it eventually built pressure, boom, blew out the cylinder, whole thing just came to a stop, lowered down, and that was it for the rest of that year.
Well, at
They
least
had
it
to
didn't,
fix
like-
it. Apparently that dude had issues with that same thing before, like they very rarely let him fill in because he damaged a lot of stuff. So,
That's actually crazy.
yeah.
Let
To
me
say
get
that my
this.
view on the Wipeout was very tainted is a bit of an understatement, just because, for a first riding experience, I got sick for like 30 minutes straight.
Like to have more width to balance with that depth that she has.
Now we can hear him a little better. Thank you, Faith.
And it looks like the carnival does open today at 5 o'clock, so at that point, we can get actual
Where do you see
filming
that
of it
at?
too. We have another little section. you're selected on a box. If you're back to like this main zone where you're not like typing anything, select your check mark real quick.
Oh.
On location filming, and then that's our
Okay.
secondary schedule.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused. I was like,
That's
draft horse? What are you talking about?
That's how
There's
I was
nothing
getting
on
times
here.
and stuff. Oh yeah, DeKalb County Choir, 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Please watch it. That'll be a fun one.
How are we going to stream that one?
We could probably take the iPad with that one.
Frio said he didn't want to.
Okay. Well, looks like it's gonna be a segment then.
Okay.
So whenever that one gets to you, there you go.
Let me mark
unless
myself.
you're local. If you are local and you are going to the fair, please stop by and watch.
Yeah, exactly. Support our local choir.
Support everyone, if anything.
Exactly.
It's more fun. What are you doing down there, Faith?
I'm going to announce a couple more of our page sponsors. The next one is Jason and Cassie Brown and family.
Also, I just like named myself worker 4. Like that's just what I do now.
I would say that's what we were all doing when we were doing our little schedule. We pretty much just put ourselves in the same row.
Real estate, Becky Maldini. Realtor.
I'm getting as much hours as I can this week. I do not care. I'm going to be here every single time I can.
I would say you might as well.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I didn't get that shot. There you go.
Constantly moving.
Yes, he definitely is. And again, I'm sorry. I try to get all the shots I can here, guys, but he's just... I'll probably just like zoom out some.
I say, as far as it goes, though, we got a pretty full schedule as far as everything we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm hoping to see is, honestly, like, the turnout at each one. I say, we still got quite a few people here this morning, but I know for the poultry, especially hogs stuff, those ones tend to have a lot more people, just because that's majority of our county and what we do.
Yeah.
Aside from corn, beans, all that fun stuff, just because it's Indiana. If you went to Ohio, though, majority of the time it is just corn. As it sits right now, though, it's been running pretty solid the whole time, though.
Yep.
Been going for just over an hour.
Okay, for these ones, these are all like not where we're streaming here, but like we go out.
Yes,
and
that would
stream,
be
right?
out and about filming.
Okay.
So that's why it's the on-location filming. We'd be going out to get it.
I'm just gonna mark myself for every single one that like time-wise I can do.
That's what I tried to do, and for lunches and stuff, if you want to go get food and stuff, if you're still working, you take note of how long you're out to get that
Okay.
and stuff, and that's about it. Just so then our hours are still accurate.
Second place, Junior Buck. A little bit of age today, C3. Good head here, son. He's a little bit small, a little bit soft today.
It's too small for him.
He needs a lot more depth about him around the high school. Gotta get quality fitted colors. Black and fitted.
Ooh, somebody's not happy. Bunny looking off the table. Looks like it's a junior buck.
Just look at that fur. That's so beautiful when he goes against the grain.
You can watch
So
it.
pretty. Mackenzie. Mackenzie, why are you sitting like that?
Wait, yeah, what are you doing?
Standing to like look over the edge of it because we're trying to figure out where this mic is
Oh, so I'll just look over and you're sitting.
that, yeah.
Here, hold on. I'll see if I can help.
Alright, now he's down at the other end. Let's get that shot. Oh, he's bringing him. Or her. See what he has to say. Checking her ears. You can see that giant striped bunny on the left. Beautiful.
What?
I don't know. Where was that one man in the neon shirt with like new things about this? Okay, because
Also, again, thank you for tuning in. This is BTV. We're here for part 1 of the rabbit show. Got some beautiful rabbits here. Again, personally, I don't know a lot about rabbits, but we got the judge and he has a mic, so he will be talking and letting you know what's going on. But I will be commenting, just, you know, my favorite rabbits of the show. So there are definitely some beauties here.
Not too far. Oh wait, so this is channel A. Okay, hold on. So you just need, that was their mic again. Try that. And then this should be channel B. It shows ready, so that mic should be live now. Yep. And now the other one shows ready. No input.
I mean, it's getting stuff, but it's not.
It's received.
Chill. It's it. What do you have? What do you have?
This is channel B. Now it's not doing it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, it's directional.
Okay, so
When you put this in it, because he wants this.
It's down.
All right, on your champagnes, very, very close between the 6'8" intermediate buck and the junior buck. Best opposite breed today goes to the junior buck. Best breed today will go to the 6'8" or intermediate doe. Very nice animal.
Beautiful.
So that's getting.
We're going to announce another thank you card. Another sponsor of our pages this year was Larry, All, and family. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so when it brings live, red is muted. That's good then. So the mute on where she's fine.
For our champagne artist, that's Maria, that's opposite, went to Grant Wright.
Oh, we got the beautiful striped bunny here. Or rabbit. Again, I am not that familiar. I flipped him upside down. Beautiful. Look at that.
There's a gain instantly. That might be.
He's definitely a gigantic boy. Look at him. And he's trying to escape. He's like, nope. You're coming with me.
I have the game all the way up right now.
Beautiful. Oh, there he goes. He's running away.
Now it's a lot further away. So the games. This one's
Very curious rabbit we have.
that's open.
No, you go.
So it's got to be on one.
Green bill. Oh, sorry. Oh, dang it, Daisy.
Look what you done did.
Oh, now he's running the other way.
Should be pretty solid as far as Pete goes. Just about.
Let's see, where did he go? Oh, now he's out the end of the other table. He's just chilling. We also got
All right, we've got our first running breed up here, the Checker Johnny. Is it black and blue? Can you do
And we got some new rabbits coming in. Get judged. That bunny is just running away from him. There he goes. He got it now. He's definitely putting up a fight though. He's checking his ears.
Alright, Davis has a good head, good ear, got a pretty good bone, got good eye circles, very nice butterfly, she has pretty good hearing bone there, fine marking. She lacks a little bit of balance on her sides today, on the overall balance of her marking today.
And she's just running away.
I'd like to see more width. Do that hind quarter right there, just a little more stance, a little more bone, a little more width in the hind quarter. When she stands up on those front legs, she should be a full arch rabbit. Coming out of that shoulder, down to around the hind quarter there. Give her cover pretty good condition. She got a good coat, good color, just like some finish today. So it should be best of riding life, it should be best of breed.
Ooh, she won best breed. Look at that.
Because in theory, they should be able to hear more than white.
Our best of breed checker giant went to Jan Chapman.
Beautiful. Now we got a lot of brown bunnies in here. Switch it so you can see them putting them in.
Oh wait, this is one of the central board.
Oh yeah. Got some more bunnies coming in here, light brown.
Get some more.
And it's back to petting them. Flipping them upside down. It's definitely interesting. Again, as someone who's never really seen this.
I got, for 1 second, I got this red light flash on it, and then I went off. So I don't know if it's a board thing. Because there was a guy really like, the guy with the neon shirt, and he was like, "Hey, look." So I'm like, maybe.
Definitely beautiful though. Definitely all look the same, but you know, I know they're all different in their own ways. So I'm definitely excited to see what he names best breed.
I now see why you were saying.
Yeah, we're gonna go,
Oh, bunny running away again.
Got it.
Looking inside their ears. And is running down the aisle. Luckily, his handler's right there. Put him back in.
Got it further than it was. That's
Beautiful animal. And these got to go national today. Very amazing. Good head, ear, bony, the tiny bit with his shoulder. I love this duck body. He doesn't have quite the fullness in that lower hind quarter up there, Dave. I love that. Beautiful coat and color.
close to the metal.
Does she know that? You might need to tell her.
RF, is that equal? Right? These two are very, very close. Good handle. Good head, ear, bun.
Are you trying to get the
I love that.
these notes so you can put it one on?
I say, kind of troubleshooting,
Love that color very, very much.
but it doesn't seem to be able to
Both of those things are about accurate.
register.
It's definitely weird.
It's getting audio there. This is for their audio, right?
Look at how he just flips that bunny over. That's so cool. You can definitely tell that these bunnies get handled really nicely by their handlers, so they're not scared and they know what to do.
Good head, ear, bun.
And I'll let him talk.
Shoulder. I love her depth looking around. Excellent condition. Very nice finish.
It really does not like that metal. It's every time it gets, once it gets close to those grids, it messes. That could be part of our issue, but we're not gonna make him take it out because he kind of needs that. Both give some options for doing that. I say because they're registering everybody here. The concern part, you have to like really talk into them, like slow on it. That's what it is.
Two junior clocks I have RFA2. Okay, second. Very nice head and ear. Carries a good bun, good shoulder. Just like the little bit out rather than pulling the hind quarter. Beautiful coat and color. Good firmness of place. Nice head. RFA1 referred. Good head, ear, bun, shoulder. I love his body type. He's unquite definitive. Unquite color.
We're further, but those grades for like the scale and everything, they run it so much faster. These are beautiful. I said these are we're actually from the mics now. The issue is every time that handheld gets close to like that scale or anything that's some metal under it, it's running some first plus. That's gonna mess with it as well too. So it's gonna be very hard to get crisp audio on this one.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to take your hearing aid out.
And I was like, that would just be too much computer and everything. It's like we're getting into this now. It's working. It's just it's like it was
Reese, how do you go to the left? Hold down.
boards working like we have.
Yeah.
It's registering it once it like that. It's just that interference itself.
Also, yeah.
mean, that's not bad on him. He needs
Yeah,
that.
no, that's not his fault.
Nice year. I got one that's got a little bit of an abscess right here in the belly. You can feel it move just a little bit. Feel that?
It's that big.
It won't hurt her at all for breathing.
That's why he's doing that like it's how it was.
RFB2. A little bit of a rupture abscess right in the belly. A little bit of belly. Good angle. Over hand here. One, shoulder, one, down, swing around.
You know what I'm talking about? There's context, okay?
Won't hurt at all for breathing.
The register was here, but that one up to 4 years.
Sorry, I am back. We just had some technical difficulties I was trying to help with because we want to, we want you guys to be able to hear him and hear what he has to say about these rabbits, but we're having some really bad feedback with microphones right now. But we are getting that figured out, and hopefully soon you'll be able to hear him nice and clearly with no feedback. But we got some beautiful rabbits here. Let's check inside their ears again. Let's see.
Very nice head here. Good gun. Now you can go weak right there to that shoulder. Or high point to
I'll let him talk now, and you guys can listen.
more depth. Right there,
There we go, that's better.
very nice flesh conditions. Got a good quality gun. Never finished on the side.
So the wires work. So wires work.
And first is RFB1.
I see why.
Very nice head
Our
here.
4 inputs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2,
A little bit of roundness right there.
It's not hooked up at all. What's it hooked into? That's our issue. It's not hooked into anything.
This guy right here. That's power. Oh, it's not even screwed in. Hold on. You can actually pop this whole thing out.
Alright, very nice and best opposite breed today goes to the
There's
season
one
buck.
that says power, DC,
The
and
best
there's
breed
nothing else
today
that's
goes
Yeah,
to
no,
the
there's our
intermediate
issue.
day.
They just plugged in power. Look.
For the Cinnamons, the best of breed went to Alexandra Wright, and the best opposite went to Alexander Wright.
Congrats to those people.
Oh, you unplugged it from wireless too.
the one right below it.
Yeah, this guy.
We're getting some new rabbits in now. Switch the cameras, let you guys see that. Got 2 in the far. Loading up, getting some new
I
ones
talked
in.
about the ARBA convention. That happens the very end of October, 26th to the 30th. This year it's in Louisville, Kentucky. Next year will be in mid-November and it'll be in Indianapolis, Indiana. Entries are due the 30th of this month for classes, year numbers. You have till October 26th to make year number changes. But all entries have to be in September 30th. So if you're going to the convention, that's when entries are due. I suggest everybody at least go down one day and at least see it. They have an ARBA contest. They have judging contests down there, showmanship, skill-a-thon, quiz bowl, a lot of activities. You can do posters, painting, artwork, a lot of stuff for the kids. And you'll see all the breed rabbits down there. We have 52 breeds. We're looking this year for the mini Californians will be presented this year. And it takes at least 2 years to get a breed into the ARBA. So
There they go, loading up some more
will get
rabbits.
breed as well. So it takes at least 2 for Super Fast, 3 years for overall pass. So we're looking at some new varieties. We've got a small list this year on Standards Committee. So definitely get down there today. Judging starts on Sunday and finish up on Monday. The release on Wednesday.
Reminder, if you had a best of 3 so far in the 6th class, that those routes will come back up later today.
That's good.
Alrighty, they're loading these rabbits up.
Anything's better than nothing.
Look at them. Beautiful. Got a lot of different colored ones here. Got the light brown, some dark grays, got one with spots. I'm really excited to see what his input is on these rabbits. Personally for me, I give them all a 10, just from looking at them right now.
Oh, try it. Go for a mic swap. It's because somebody didn't check their cable.
He's getting his mic on. We got that all fixed. Hopefully we don't have too much feedback. And hopefully you guys can hear really well. Let's see.
Alright, can you hear that okay? Alright. Cream the Argent Senior Buck, 3RC26. He's got a beautiful head here.
Beautiful. Now you can hear him. I'll let him talk and I'll add some commentary soon.
I was like, something's about him. It's like, saying, no, we're getting it doesn't make sense. As I'm looking back around, no, it's gonna run through the same thing. So it's, yeah, I can turn it back on if you want.
Test, test. Hey, our judge is still almost like 50 miles out. Caleb, who had judged 6th class last year, come to see our county fair again, check rabbits out. He has been gracious enough to jump on board class 4 table until the other judge goes so we can get started. So if you have got class, so please make sure that you're on the clock.
Sorry about that. I didn't see that he moved.
I'm putting on the spot here.
Now he's coming back
It's
over.
great, 'cause he lives almost 4 hours south to come up to watch our county fair. That's pretty awesome to come up and check things out. So with that being said, 4th class, if you're ready, let's start it.
Alright, in the junior doe is BAMBI. Amy has a very nice head here. She has a good bone, very nice shoulders. I'd like her to have a little more depth body, a little more roundness in the hind quarter. Got a good quality good color, a little bit of finish today. She's going to be our best of breed. The senior buck's going to be the best opposite breed today. I think.
For Cream the Argent, our best of breed and best opposite was Stella Zitterhook.
Congratulations.
That's it.
And it's working, so there we go. Both are working 100%. So, these are fixed now. These are working fine now.
Let's go. Now we got all our mics working, so all the judges, you'll be able to hear them really nice today. Alrighty. So we have this judge here, and then we got another judge at the other section. Let's go take a look. If my camera will let me, obviously. So this is going to be a little harder for us since we only have this camera. But we got some beautiful rabbits over here too. Look at those fluffy little guys.
All right, a beautiful broken senior buck. Steer number looks like it's RM8J2. Beautiful head, good length shape, substance that ear, good bone. Very nice shoulder. I love his depth, width, and roundness of the hind quarter. Good flesh condition, good quality coat, color. That's going to be our best broken today. This animal needs
That's
to
a
come to our
beautiful rabbit right there, guys. Look at those floppy little ears.
Same way with the champagne in December. I mean, you got beautiful animals up here. This animal very deserving of going to division.
Oh, they all got floppy ears. These are definitely my favorite breeds right here. 10 out of 10. He's gonna need a mic over there.
They're running one out to him now.
Okay.
Nice thing. Literally, that was the only cause of our issue. Was that wasn't working. So now it should.
How am I gonna get both shots? If there's one judge there and another judge
You can put one of the cameras on one table, one on the other. So like this one, we have.
Yeah, but we can't see it.
Just one solid senior buck, correct?
We just kind of pan back and forth between the two. So like we'll set this here, and then we can set the other one for the other table. So that way you can switch shots and then use your camera. So it lets you know where.
He's got a very nice head. Isn't that quite the
Yeah.
length for this buck head? Got a good shape, good
The
substance.
handheld.
Nice body.
You guys should have
Nice
two.
shoulders,
So the
good
second one,
depth, width, and roundness.
it's already on.
Good quality coat. He's just a little graphic in his color today due to that mold. Good animal.
Just be doing a few breeds for your regular kids there this morning. You got an outstanding program. Somebody just came up and visited today. I'm glad to help out your other good kicks here. Got two American Fuzzy off. We'll talk about the buck first. He comes prepared and ready to go. The grooming's been right. The care's been right all the way through. It gets a nice presentation. Has a nice head. Shrinks the ears are carried well. Good shoulder. Has a nice blend in the hind quarter. Again, I'm very impressed with the condition of the wool as I evaluate. I go to the junior goal. She's moldy a little bit. She started getting matted along the sides, and boy, that takes away a little bit of that showability, a little bit of that presentation. And so it pulls back just a little bit in that regard.
Alright, now we got a second judge. I will switch the cameras to show you guys him talking.
Shoulders are stalled, the ears are shaped right. I'll probably broaden up this a little bit in the shoulder to make it last the hind quarter. That being said, I'm going to use the buck for my best broken and best break. I'll use the doe for my best opposite broken.
Now we aren't gonna get the best camera quality since he is over there. With the first judge we will, because you know we got that camera position right over his head, but this is the only thing you guys are going to be able to see from him. Let's switch it back because the other judge is talking.
First place, she's got one in the breed. She's probably used just starting to mold a little bit, so we get back and we can see a little bit of unevenness of the wool as we evaluate from side profile. And we can be just a little heavier tassel in the ears. We certainly have as much tassel as we can get on the ear and the face to be fully wool. And it does a pretty good job of that, but we use a little bit more length. But again, we're kind of in a mold, so we have some unevenness of wool. I think the body shape is round enough over the top. If you get the round ball fluff, evaluate the rabbit. It's very presenting today, and we're going to put that's the breed. Let's congratulate this exhibit.
Okay, so I have something else for you guys. On, like, when you're live streaming a show, I got to the show bill. Can you put, like, at the bottom, like, what class you're on? Is that the bottom of the live stream? Yeah, I think so. Now, will you be able to do that for every show? Yeah, as long as you have a show bill. Exactly where you're at. Yeah. We can change it. Like, okay, so here, and I can do just a paper copy. Then you can just follow the show. Well, so we'll have announcers that go to the other shows. They were just thinking, because like you walk in and they're like, oh, I wonder where we're at in the show bill. If it says it on the screen, they would be like, oh, we're at that part of the show.
So it'd be a little bit longer.
But most of the times, like, a change between classes. So it'll be realistic. Okay. Perfect. So, because I brought this, we could do, you could put a ribbon at the bottom of the live stream. I brought this to see if maybe we could put the show bill on one of the TVs. And we'll run the show bill and the sponsors on one computer and do the live stream on another. The live stream they want on two, one sponsor, one show bill. But if we could put the ribbon at the bottom, yeah. Okay, I will leave this here. In case we decide to switch that up. Okay, I will give you a show bill and tell you where we're at. If you want, I can start doing that. Okay, because then with the sheet show tonight, we're going to do that. Yes. Okay. So with the sheet show tonight, I can give you. Okay. Are you good with that? Everybody's good with this? What's your name? Reese. So Reese, give her name.
I'm the only one.
I know Faith, Mackenzie, and Fiona.
Two nice hairs, very impressive. Both of them, the condition was very good. This breed, I think, is a little harder to condition sometimes to get them ready. There's more things that happen.
I'm good with whatever you guys want to do.
These rabbits present very well with me. Oh, we're talking about that thing about first. You got a good thing. I really like the way you stretch it out. In between the front leg and the back leg, and the way you arch it over the top. He might be just slightly heavy in his bone. The breed calls for a fine bone. He might just get in that medium range just a little bit. He stands up nice and exposed and evaluate him. He's got a good butt head and a good curved ear. We're going to talk about how good his length is. He could probably arch just ever so slightly over the top of the head. Make that arch look better when you beat him on profile. If I change it, I change it two places. I make it a little bit more clean in the belly area. It gets just a little bit washed out there. That's the image that's meant we can't change. We need to, if we go forward with this rabbit in the breeding program, we need to get an orange rabbit on the belly side. Maybe something we can change. It gets just a little bit extra fur up on the front legs there. It's more down. It can present just a little bit better there. But still a very nice him buck. We'll go to the Rufus buck. He hits me hard on the collar. Boy, he's a nice collar rabbit. The collar runs down the hair shaft very nice. It's very light, bright, very rich, very weighty, and very pretty to look at. I'll admit it's not like this when Kobe getting on side profile. We see that boat line. But still, the collar is very, very light. He's tall, he's long, he's got a nice coat print on the table. It just really, really presents a very nice thing about. Again, very impressive, both these rabbits. I'm going to use the Rufus. It's going to be my best to breed today. They're both good rabbits. Let's be ready to play both exhibitors.
That's what's going to get me.
The next thank you we're going to hand out today for the cage sponsor was Logan and Brian Holt Happy Western Wear.
All right, what are the block green on your solid? Junior doe on your best solid.
That's giant. Okay, so
Well, I didn't eat it.
Your buck will be best opposite solid.
this is going to keep doing that.
Your junior doe is going to be best opposite every day. Right, solid junior buck. Your broken senior buck will be your best breed overall. We grab these does. Solid junior doe. Best variety, best buck.
And like switch when we switch tables.
Yes. It would just, we have to preset another one.
Because they just started this and we just table that very fast. So
Your best breed went to Hot Peter, and your best opposite went to Every Gun.
Look at that big bunny. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. This camera is not focusing.
We have another manually type up here. This is the Flemish Giant. We have a Sandy Junior Buck, which is CED. He's got a good head, got a pretty good ear, carries a good money. Very nice shoulders, good round center hindquarters. Good condition, got a good quality coat. Good color, just doesn't have a finish. Just that ball right there on the side. That'll be best condition and best breed.
For Flemish Giant, your best breed went to Olivia Days.
Congratulations.
Not for senior bucks, the blue polish breed. This is the newest breed of the American Rat Breeder Association. It's certainly gaining a lot of traction. They're a beautiful color. They got big head, quick ear, and bone. Not fourth place animal. Gonna have a big man, mad dog. How about that with a big G on the end? He probably gets kind of dropped in the fourth place, maybe on the collar. In a couple of regards, he's probably just a little bit too dark in his blue coloration, but it's still an even color, but he's loading down the side, so the contrast is pretty heavy from the brass blue color down the sides and that pretty dark color over the top. As I evaluate the bone on him, he's just a little bit bigger bone compared to the other guys that I'm evaluating, but I think he's got a nice thick ear that's well shaped and well furred, and I think there's a lot to like about him. The color just pulls him away from the real competition today. Our third place rabbit.
Okay, so
Looks like an A. They got it down there on the thing. It will be third place. I changed it on the front end. I put the third place because the color's a little better, it's a little cleaner pink, and it's just a little more presentable, if you will. But he's not real strong in his front legs, and he kind of wants to chin down on the table. He should give a little more erect in the front end and have a little better cylindrical shape as we evaluate him. He's just a little bit refined in bone compared to my top two animals. But again, I like the color down the hair shaft real well.
Can you email me a new link so I can post that?
Second place,
That's a C.
BHMN, we'll say 1-1. There's a lot to like about this guy, and this color, if his coat was better, I'd probably consider using him. But he's not finished today down the sides, and he just doesn't show quite as presentable as in first place in terms of color. But he's got a big head, big, nice thick ear, big bone. He's got a good straight cylinder as we break through the shoulder into the midsection and hindquarters. But again, he just doesn't give me enough color between us in terms of mold. So we got a fur pet, we got a color pet, and that's going to be enough to win the second place today. But again, a good buck, just not the right man on evaluation day to get the first spot. We've got one more in the first place animal. looks like BHT M10, I believe, is going to be our winner. Now is where he comes to the top. I don't know if he overpowers anybody in any one spot, but he just brings the best package all the way through. He's got a nice home for the size. He's one of the smaller bucks. He's pretty strong. He's good home as anything I've got up before. And he's got a nice safety area and a very nice head. And he's a cylindrical as anything I have. And his father's probably the closest to the 12 o'clock more today. And that's why I use his first. But again, a nice full rabbit. This is the one I'm going to place.
For our satin class, our best degree was the Remington Keener.
Congratulations. Hopefully they don't expect us to do this every day.
No, they do. That's the thing.
Well, we should have just arrested them. Because then what if someone's here and they don't know how to do this? On paper. We should have just known.
Well, I did like the.
Instead we could just announce, like, every year. It's just repeating your
Honestly,
class.
that's gonna be the absolute easiest now.
So how about we just tell them we can't do it? And we can, but not everyone can do it here. Again, thank you for everyone tuning in. This is the 2024 Rabbit Show. We're 4-H. Right now, our class is Flemish Giants, Class 11. Thank you for everyone who's tuning in again. And I'll leave it to the judges.
Straight to the front end, my senior buck is going to be my best of breed, and my senior bull will be best opposite of breed. But let's congratulate all the exhibitors, the blue horses.
Congratulations.
I saw it for a second. It's not going to be a very clean cut, but it's going to be better than absolute.
Second place, beautiful animal. Just doesn't have the overall finish and coat color today. Second is R4. R4 has a good head, ear, bone, shoulder. I love the depth. I love the round support set yesterday. Good play condition. Just gotta get
So
that coat
we'll pretty much just rinse and repeat on this. How it's set up, we'll literally just push the one there or one down here. That'll bring it up in the top corner over the top. To edit the text, all we do is right click, title editor, then we type what we need.
Okay.
So that's it.
So now we can just do that every single time.
Now to change classes, we'll literally just type in the new class and that's new. So like next is so the next class is class 12.
Who is squeaking? I know, but it's almost all the way down. Like, sometimes they'll squeak and sometimes they won't.
1 second.
Put what down?
No, I can't at all. It won't let me put it down low. I have to put it in that corner. I tried already. It won't let me. Oh, you see it as I'm moving it on this string.
But it says there first, right? 4-H.
I say the top bar is DeKalb 4-H Rabbit Show 2024, and then the bottom bar is the different classes.
Yeah,
Yep.
because people can see that it's rabbit.
I say I have it set up pretty much. If I'm not in here at some point to bring the buffer in, it's either you click one down here or you click one up there. It'll bring it up in the corner. To edit it, you just right click on the box down here.
I'm gonna record you while you say that.
There'll be a box that comes up that says title editor. You click that and type it in.
Okay, redo it.
Okay. Our buffer's already set up. To bring it in, you'll click one down here, or you'll do one up there. To change the text on it, you'll just right click on the actual title 27 piece and do title editor. Now you can type in for the description, which is in this case the lower bar. Headline would be the upper. We shouldn't have to change this at all today, but there's that.
Thank you. Just in case I forget. Alright, let's pan over here and see what rabbits he's holding. Beautiful rabbits. Look at that. And Reese is now joining me again, so
I'm
I have
back.
someone to talk to.
I had to fix somebody else's audio.
Yeah, you know,
They didn't plug it in.
here at BTV, we help anyone who really needs help with their technical stuff. So
We were
as long as it doesn't hurt us,
we
will
were
help.
struggling for like 30 minutes
Yeah.
to figure it out and come to find out that they had power plugged into the one rack, but they didn't have an output.
Yep.
So it was just existing.
But now we got it figured out, and now you guys can hear the judges clearly. Hopefully with little to no feedback.
Wait, nope. Wrong class, go away. Wrong class. Because I already switched it back. Oh, wrong thing. We are still on class 11, correct?
I haven't heard anything that it got switched.
Mackenzie. Mackenzie. What class are we on? 11? Are we on 11? Are we on class 11? Okay. Yeah. Yes, either. They're on different ones.
Then how does it expect us to do that?
Whenever you switch to points, the next table is added a buffer.
Okay.
Can't you just put a buffer on the camera?
I can, but I'm trying to figure out which class we want. Like that's what we're trying to figure out.
And look at that beautiful bunny with those beautiful spots. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Would have been just easier if we just announced it instead of having it on screen? Yeah.
Good undercut. Stops are very nicely placed. This don't come with a lot of presentation points or controllability. It's got a sticky pole, it's a dead pole. It's just doesn't look waiting to call it in.
It's not even worse than which kind of makes me a little funny.
So they're on class 6. Okay, so they're on class 6, and then the other table's about to move to 12.
I'm really gonna do this for the rabbit show, right? Oh, he's not talking.
That's it for a
So
second.
then this is about to go into batch. Or the
Balls over there.
unless, do you think it would just be easier to have someone bring another switcher and we can run a laptop or run like that HDMI cord to like your one right here. So we don't have to do this for every single
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, it just.
But she wants to run a show though.
Right, like we will constantly be
I
doing
think
stuff.
maybe take sponsors on over here.
Yeah, and do show
Show
though.
there. And then
Put
leave
sponsors over
yeah.
there.
And then live stream.
I
Okay,
agree.
so I'm gonna talk to her about
Cause that's just too much.
And then
It's
Dutch
not even
class
what we're
is the
supposed to be
farthest
doing.
table, correct?
It's kind of.
Dutch is the farthest table.
yes.
Okay.
And then can you also do that?
That's all we're supposed to be doing.
I feel bad. I was like,
Gonna
get your own
20 an hour.
Get your own interns.
20 an hour.
Literally.
So what we need to do is take camera 2 out of switcher A.
My thing is, I would think that TV2 before it all started.
And then add this into TV2. Get a third laptop with the show. But it's the show bill. No, because the show bill, yeah. This has to be the show bill, the sponsors, and the same.
We're used to being maybe 3 or 4 people here.
Again, thank you for tuning in. This is the 4-H 2024 Rabbit Show. We have 2 tables set up right now, but we can only capture 1 at a time. So we'll try and get every class we can so you guys can see. Right now we're on some beautiful spotted rabbits. Again, I am not a rabbit expert. I
They
do
are
not
class
know.
12s in New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand.
Our furthest table is about to move in our class 6, which will be Dutch.
And that's what they just did.
And there we go. So it looks like they just finished class 6. Which is going to move us into our class 7. I'm dying. Anyways.
Alright, let's go see some New Zealand. Beautiful. I actually think I did have some New Zealand rabbits. New Zealand rabbits. Now that I think about it and now that I see these beautiful colors.
I say, it looks like we still got a bit. Currently on our lineup, we are about halfway through our New Zealands. So, there's that for you. Class 7 for our dwarf Hotot, if I'm saying that correctly, is at our other table, is a very, very short class. There's 1, 2, 3, 6. There's 6 total. And the next class is 5. So, they're progressively getting smaller. I stand corrected. I flipped it over and it goes immediately from 4 to 8. So, there we go.
You can definitely tell what breed is the most popular.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Maybe the most easiest to do? I don't really know.
I say, I'd assume that there's still a different like plan of care for each one.
Mm. I mean, you kind of want the same thing for every single one, but they're all so different with each breed. So it might be easier to some people to do one breed over the other.
Right. lost one. He gone. It's starting to warm up outside, you can tell. It's actually sort of like livable in here.
Yeah. Just gotta keep an eye out for rain so my car doesn't flood.
Just like standing there, it is just completely filled. Swimming pool.
Yep.
I would say I parked like decently close to the 4-H barns, but at the same time I rolled all my windows up. I'm like, I'd much rather deal with a hot car than a flooded one.
Well, my whole Jeep top is down because, you know, Jeeps can take off their tops and stuff.
I say Project Car can too. It's a luxury to have, yes, but at the same time, you really have to be mindful of the weather.
Oh, yeah.
Because one moment, hey, look, it's nice and shiny. Look, there's a little cloud. About 2 minutes later, it is just absolutely downpouring and completely terrible. Like,
Well, the weather today is supposed to be really good, just really cloudy. A good time to come to the fair, folks, if you guys want to come.
I say, if I remember right, this week there was supposed to be a lot of rain.
It looks like there's only really rain on Tuesday, 70% chance.
Hey, that's not that bad.
Thursday's supposed to be nice and sunny.
Hey, I can live with that. All I know is we do need like a nice deep rain though, because we're pretty much in a drought right now. Stuff's dying off.
My grass at my house is like brown and yellow.
The field around our house is already ready to be harvested, and it's not even close to time yet. They're beans, and we're sitting here going, hey, they're not ready yet. Like, they're maybe half the size they should be, and they already grade off. Like, the whole field did, and it was insane to me.
Right now, it looks like the draft horse halter classes are going on down by the draft horses. Yeah. We might go record that for you guys to see.
I might just go watch that.
Yeah, that sounds
That's
amazing.
always fun to watch. That's always cool too, just because I mean they're massive horses. The second they hear that ka-chunk of that hook hitting, oh, it's go time. You can tell just as soon as they hear that sound, they almost get excited because like it's time to run. Like, it is insane to watch because they're pulling an insane amount of weight, and it's so far too.
They're just beautiful beasts. My hope is when I do get my own farm, I'm gonna get me some horses. I've been a horse girl, okay?
No, nothing against
like,
that. Like,
middle school,
honestly,
I was full horse girl.
dude, I had a donkey, and his name was Pepperjack. Like,
I love
get
that.
it. He was honestly different.
I mean,
It was
at my
hilarious.
house we have a lot of space, but my parents are like, no, horse too much responsibility. Stay with your chickens. I'm like, okay.
If anything, chickens might have a little bit more. Just depends on how many you got, though.
I got about 30 right now.
Jeez.
I love them. I keep all of them. Even my roosters. Oh. We got some grading going on. I think this is all going to be in one part. I don't think there's going to be any breaks.
Yeah, no, they have not stopped yet.
How long has the stream been going for?
We've been going for just over 2 hours.
Second today, very, very close. CD2. Very nice head in your phone. Is a little bit weak with that shoulder.
Trying to figure out our placement right now. Ah, there we go. There.
Is this the last one for that class?
No,
That table?
we are currently on here, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, I meant this.
Sure.
Is this the last class?
Flip over. There's a lot more there.
Okay. Oh, just one more page. That's about it. Alright, now we're on to the Duchess. Grading some over there. again. This is the 2024 4-H Rabbit Show. Thank you for anyone tuning in right now. Right now we're on class 7, Dutch. On that table that we have our camera on right now. When we switch to the other one, it's going to be class 12, New Zealand. Or did it switch?
New Zealand's still running right now. The other one is a dwarf Hotot.
Oh, dwarf, not Dutch, my bad.
No.
Dwarf.
Trying to figure out who is who, though, is getting to be very chaotic and very quickly. So it looks like, actually, they are lined up for Class 8, which is a dwarf Papillon?
Papillion?
Papillon?
I
would say, if you're a rabbit person, you probably know what that is, and we're just making an absolute fool of ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, it's worth a shot.
Let me use some Google Translate really quick.
In the Google speak, how do you say this?
Yeah. Let's see. How to say.
A lot going on at any given moment. This is kind of the problem, too.
Papillon.
Papillon. Oh.
Papillon.
Different?
Yep.
It was right up to the mic. Papillon. That'd be pretty funny, actually. Yeah. So it's getting hard to keep track of where, because you'll have to bear with us because they're not saying their class swaps. They're just going with it. So we just kind of have to figure it out.
All I know is that there's some really pretty rabbits. I'm sorry for the camera angle. That's the only camera angle we can get of that table.
Yeah.
Our other camera angle is really good, and you can see him working on the rabbits. I'll show you guys.
I would say, unfortunately, we have 3 cameras, but 2 of them are up here with us.
Yep.
There's only one of them that we are able to get shots like that. Just as we can see here, that is the only camera we can use to get shots where you can see what's happening, how they're scoring.
Congratulate all the people behind the thanking this week for all the work we do. You got beautiful things over there. I saw them last night. This show runs very, very good because of all the volunteers we have. Thank you very much and have a good rest of the day.
And our judge is now leaving. He finished his segment. Oh, let's go back.
Oh, little tiny ones.
Oh, those were probably the dwarfs.
That's what I'd assume.
Yeah, yeah. Harley Quinn is one of my favorite, class 11. Can't wait for that.
And my brain went DC mode, and I was like, Harley Quinn, like Batman and that stuff.
Literally.
I was like, what? I was super confused.
I love Harley Quinn. She's a goat. She's a little cray-cray though.
That's kind of the whole thing, 'cause that's why her and Joker are like a perfect pair. They're both just nuts.
Bro just manipulated her into being
Yeah,
absolutely
much.
crazy.
Technically, and on a literal level, poisoned her.
Yeah.
If you really think about their storyline. Squirrel bait moment, but
The only Joker I like is the Lego Batman Joker.
yeah, no, not gonna lie. Heath Ledger Joker in the actual movies.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one that I'll rock with, dude. Sad that
Joker
he's not.
in the Lego Batman is just a silly little guy. He's just doing silly
he's
little
comedic
things.
more than anything.
Yeah.
Especially in the actual Lego movie.
In
more
the
than anything.
comics, though, he is freaking brutal. He is just.
Batman as a guy is actually just downright terrifying. Yeah, he won't kill anybody, but he'll mess you up in really
Oh
badly.
yeah.
That's the scariest part. That means he knows how to hurt somebody badly without killing them. That's
Yeah.
the worst thing.
Got some white rabbits here. white rabbits have never really been my appeal. They just white, not really anything.
What's wrong with that?
Well, oh, especially with the red eyes, scary,
Albino. Dude, I love that.
scary.
That's cool to me.
No, they're
I
scary.
love me a good albino rabbit.
Personally, I like a rabbit with a lot of color. Like I like my chickens. I mean, leghorn chickens are pretty nice, but they're just white and then nothing really to them.
Honestly, that's just a display to go, like, to show how cool nature can actually be. But it's
Oh, yeah.
also another display of how terrifying it can be, because, like, if you see a plant that's, like, super colorful, the majority of the times it's colorful for a reason. Like, it can possibly poison you and other stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's a beautiful thing, but it's also terrifying.
Like poison dart frogs.
Yeah, they're pretty blues and
Beautiful.
yellows and all this stuff, but if they get you, you are done for.
Oh yeah. I think these white rabbits are popular to show because one, you're not grading them off of any patterns or anything. You're grading them off of
Pretty much their physique. at
yeah,
that
their
point.
stature.
That's all there is to really to go after.
Mhm.
Going at this for 2.5 hours now.
I think we're on white now. Because that was broken. Now we're on white. Yep.
They're up here.
Yep.
This.
Yep. Is it? Oh. Again, thank you for tuning in. This is 2024 fair, 4-H fair, rabbit show. Right now we're on class 12, New Zealand white. As you can tell with all the white rabbits. Let me get a better camera angle right there. Oh, look at him flipping that rabbit. He's just letting that happen. Beautiful. We got a new judge over here talking. Got a better angle for you guys here? It's just amazing how these judges know how to handle these rabbits so you can show them off. But that rabbit is really struggling. She does not want to be held. Poking her little head out. Look at her.
The camera wasn't even touching anything. It's
Pretty sure I used to own some bunnies like that. Beautiful rabbits over here. Did she just get too close to the middle again? Again, this is the 2024 4-H show. We got the rabbits going on right now. Bringing to you live. Got some beautiful rabbits here. I love her apron. Look at that. Got a bunny on there. That's pretty cool. And congratulations. Alright, now let's switch it back to our other dude. Alrighty, here you guys go. We are still on the white rabbits, white New Zealand, sorry. Getting through that. Next up will be Palomino. Yep. Personally, I wish I could go down there and be judged to pet all these bunnies, all these rabbits, bunnies, you know. It's also cool to see all sizes of these handlers, big and small. Got little kids here, we got big kids here, we got adults here. It's pretty cool. And he walked away. Let's get the camera back on him so you guys can see what he's doing. He's back over here with the white. He's putting it away and he's grabbing another one. He's probably going to walk back over. And now we have Reese joining us again.
I have returned yet again. For the fourth time? Fourth or fifth now?
500 time.
That's how it feels. Being completely honest on that one, it's just not fun.
But hey, we're having fun here, okay?
Oh yeah, we're having fun doing this. Just fixing problems in the background.
Yeah,
Not so enjoyable. There's been a number of things having issues or slight tweaks that need done.
Nothing on our end though, just some other people that needed some help.
I would say our end's running completely fine. As far as it runs right now, we are fixing other audio panels and other stuff.
But hey, people need our help, why not?
I mean, yeah, might as well if we're here.
And, you know, it also makes our experience better if we can actually hear the judges and what they're saying. So
yeah, no kidding. That was part of our issue.
Yeah.
Again, with that one mic, we couldn't figure out. It's like, why is it not working? Why is it not working? Because they never.
They didn't plug it in.
They plugged in power, but they never plugged in the other key element cable to make it so we can hear them. So we managed to fix that, but now we get constant interference at some points. And it's just there's a lot of stuff that could be tweaked for it to run smoother.
And you know, maybe hopefully next year they get their own, you know, little team sit up here
if they
with
did,
us.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, exactly.
At that point, because then at that point, if they don't even have to be fully trained, if they at least have a little bit of knowledge on it, we'd probably only have to teach them once. Like it's.
Yep.
It'd be a beautiful thing, and it'd make lives a lot easier. The only downfall is then we probably wouldn't be here, or at least as much of us.
Well, I mean, just
here.
like.
As far as like
for the 4-H part, just 4-Hers who know how to do their sound, know how to do their stuff.
Instead of having
BTV over here
come in, do not only their but your thing as well.
Exactly, it just makes it a little harder on our end. Someone's not happy.
I was about to say that's either a child or one of the rabbits, but I'm thinking child.
I hope it's not a rabbit because he sounds very mad.
If that's a rabbit, then it is horrified right now. Like. That's just not good.
Sorry, everyone. He keeps moving. I can't get a good...
He's all over the place. He's here, there, everywhere. He's in the walls.
He is in the walls. I think he's making his final selection here soon, going down the line. I'll probably just zoom out here and see if we can just get That's as far as I go.
Ruh-roh, now you done did it.
There we go.
Now you done did it. You made it so they
Oopsies.
saw the menu.
It's okay.
It happens. The nice part about that being a like movable PTZ camera, we can get some nice following shots. Like we've used it a couple times for football and everything at school. Oh, you can get some clean shots with it. Like honestly, compared to our other cameras, it is way smoother. Like it's better video quality, it's smoother framing. Like it's just all around genuinely a good camera. I'd almost pull to the point where we might be able to at some point swap all of our cameras to match that one. It'd be costly.
It'd be very, a lot of money.
It'd be costly, but oh my goodness, that would be a huge plus. Because then technically you could have one person run an entire stream.
Exactly.
They could sit there and move each camera and do all this stuff without ever having to leave their chair.
And then kind of be a little boring then, because you got nothing else to do, just move cameras.
Well, to be fair though, there is still going to be like, if it's a football game for a great example, there's still going to be commentators.
Oh yeah,
there's still gonna, like there's still ways to have other people there. Like there's gonna be more than just one person by default.
I mean, also having 4 interns this year also means that we got a lot of people, so we don't.
And
not all of it falls on one person.
Right. Honestly, the thing for me is too, it's gonna be part of my learning curve is the theater part.
Oh yeah.
Because Frills keeps mentioning, he's like, oh, he's the intern of BTB and here. I'm sitting here going, I've never had a theater class until this year.
Yeah.
Like, it's the first theater class I've ever taken. I've only ever helped with Sound of Music. That was the only one I ever did any help with, and even then it was minimal. Like, I helped put a door together, and that was it. Like,
and that's the complete opposite for me. I've been involved in theater my whole high school career, and now I'm here at BTV just cruising along.
I would say there's where the sides meet. Like, I've been in BTV for 3 years now. Like, this is my 3rd year. And then the same time I'm doing BTB, I'm also in theater now, but it's my 1st year with theater.
Yeah.
So I still have stuff to learn on that side of it. Like, because you're never going to fully know anything and everything. Like, there's always going to be something you can either learn or improve on.
Which, I mean, that's what I like about theater and BTB. They're 2 totally different things. So if you did one, then it's a whole new learning experience for the other.
You're square one with the other. The only thing that you really take with you, other obviously than the experience, but if applicable, if that's a word, it's
Maybe.
audio.
Yeah,
if
audio.
you messed with the audio in theater, then you're majority going to know how to mess with the audio in BTV.
Well, then I also messed with the bigger version of our...
We got a little board here.
Yeah, a little board.
It's pretty much a pint-sized version of our main recording system, which is TriCaster, but if anybody's ever heard it, we have referred to it as Don all the time.
Yep, Don.
There is background story to that. We can't find the picture anymore, which makes me a little bit sad, but it was like one of the stock foot pictures on there for TriCaster, and it was of a guy in a suit, and he was like turn back, and we all called him Don, so then we just started calling the TriCaster Don. So it's like, hey, Don's being slow, or hey, Don froze. Then we know TriCaster's having issues. But then we ended up getting this little board on Amazon, and it is
just a literal version.
Fraction. Like, I can palm the thing both ways.
Yep.
It's very small, but it does exactly the same thing as the other one does. And it's super smooth. Like, everything you are seeing right now is running through that little board, as opposed to our old, our old approaches. We used capture cards and stuff. We'd occasionally have framing issues and stuff. We've tried this system. We got it last year, and I did the first troubleshoot at I think it was a flag football game, and it runs so smoothly because we don't have to use capture cards anymore. We are just running straight to our board.
Yep.
So the difference is extremely noticeable. Like,
beautiful.
If it was our original setup, we'd probably have a couple cameras dragging right now. Like, it would not be happy right now in the slightest. Yeah, that's
but I love being an intern. I like being super hands-on. That's one of the things. I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to continue a career in theater or in streaming as a whole, but I think when I do go to college, I'm going to try and get still in that technical side, see if there's theater stuff that needs help.
I had 2 approaches. I was either going to do trade school for marine mechanics, because
ooh, yeah,
that is, if you're in the right spot for that, it's a very high paying one. It's a good one. But as far as a technical standpoint goes, I have 3 options. I can either do the marine mechanics, I can go into a career and have some background already in like the BTV side of it, so streaming all this stuff. Or I can go to Ivy Tech. Instead of 4 years, I could do 2 years for a bachelor in marketing. Because
That would be cool.
I already have dual credits with them. I think I
Exactly.
currently have 4, and I am including my class this year. If I pass and do well, which I am so far, I will have 6. So I will already be a majority of the way there.
Oh yeah. I mean, another option I was thinking about is doing security for theater. Because I want to do law enforcement. So if I could, like, part-time job, security for the theater, that would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty sweet.
Or I'm just going to go into the Air Force and do my own thing.
I would say my family has a long history of being like military to some
Me
extent.
too.
We've had a lot of Army. We've had a couple Marine. Like, I think we've had 2, 3 Air Force. Like, there's a very extensive history of military service.
My dad was in the Army 20 years. My grandpa
Rabbit
was in
trying
the
to
Army 20 years.
Escape a crate down there.
Oh no! He jumped
got
out.
He got out. Jailbreak, but he got busted.
Oh,
Got to get a frame of that. That's pretty funny, actually.
well, he's gone now.
Oh, he gone now. On the other side of the table. He tried. There was an effort. I think it's funny she's letting the one just kind of run around on the table there.
Yeah.
It's just kind of doing its own thing. Really pretty, too.
It is very
The
pretty.
spots are
Do you
very
see
nice.
that half and half bunny right down there? Half brown,
Yeah.
half black. That's beautiful.
I love those ones.
Yes.
They're so pretty, dude.
I don't know where our other interns went, Mackenzie. They just disappeared.
If I'm not mistaken, they're out recording segments now.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that one ends. I thought we had brought the actual like little camera and stuff.
Well,
with us,
Frills
though.
was supposed to bring it. He forgot it at the
Ah.
school.
How
No offense, Frills, if you're watching.
Yeah, Frills, if you're watching, no offense, but at the same time, how dare you? We needed that.
Faith was supposed to go back with him to school and then bring it back, but she said nah. She'll just get it later.
I say, it don't hurt. If
I mean,
anything,
yeah, we can
if
always
this,
just record on our phone.
I
It's
say
fine.
that, and if this is done anytime soon, before the next one, there's a window of time before if we
Oh,
want to
yeah.
go get it.
Definitely gonna get a snack.
I know I'm gonna go raid the 4-H their food. It's delicious.
I want me some, like, those potatoes that are like, they're like cut into rings, and then you put cheese on them and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Butterfly fries. That's what they're called. Butterfly fries.
In my brain, I'm sitting there going, an onion ring?
No,
I was like,
not
what?
an onion ring.
I was like, that's a completely different thing.
All
Really?
right, we're back
You
with the other
confused
guy.
me. How dare you?
I'm
It's not-
sorry.
That's not nice.
I'm not good with words.
I often find myself this way, scared and confused.
Where did he go? There he is.
Found him.
I'm literally gonna.
Watching on our little preview monitor is like the equivalent of actually watching a security camera, like rotate
It's so-
and pan. It's
Five
so
Nights at
weird.
Freddy's.
Because the frame you guys see is the same thing we see, but we also have like little audio bars and stuff that cover part of that relay. So it looks like we're just genuinely watching a security
Yeah.
feed, and it's so weird. It's cool. It makes our life a lot nicer, but it's weird. Like the preview screen we have now, we just started using maybe 2 streams ago. It is a huge plus because instead of trying to look at a screen that's maybe 1 inch by 2 inches, we're looking at one that is easily 4 by 6 or 5 by 7. It makes it a lot easier to see what we're looking at. Oh, like she's got another one over there. Is that a rattle?
Alright.
Thought I heard a rattle for a
Me
second. I was
too.
so confused. It's the cage. Okay, I was like, what is that? That sounds like a rattle.
It does.
That's how you know you're still really childish. You hear something that makes a loud rattling noise. It makes a loud noise, and it gets your attention, and you want to find it.
Here we go.
Man, running around the table.
Gotta stand up here.
What's going on? You got more people here now as well. I noticed
yeah.
that more people have started to come in.
I kind of wish I got into 4-H while I could have. When I
Honestly,
could have.
same. I remember when they used to have the little trailer that they'd set up where it's like you could try the target shooting side of it, and they had the 22s there. I haven't seen that trailer in years, but I remember that
Probably because
it's an actual
gun
like
control.
hazard.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even the fact of like gun control time, because 22s like they're readily available pretty much at every gun
Well, I
shop.
mean, like a gun control at the fair. You know, you don't
Right.
really want
They-
people
they-
shooting
they
stuff
c-
and then they could just turn and go
Right.
at crowds. You know.
I would say that's an understandable fear, especially with how it's been turning. And oh my goodness.
Chunky boys. They are big.
Yeah, give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna. Not that. Trying to get that rabbit. He is massive.
Look at him, chunky boy.
He's an absolute unit of a rabbit. Look at that.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
and you know for a fact he's gonna be stupid soft too.
I might have to get me a rabbit at the auction.
It's
Now that I'm thinking about it.
both end up leaving with like a little rabbit. Be like, why did you bring a rabbit home? Because I thought it was cute.
Gonna show up at rehearsals. Be guys, look, I got
Guys,
my.
look, I got a new class bag. I know for a fact Frills would be like, why? Coming up on 3 hours now. My goodness. We have not taken a single break either.
Nope,
It has
they
been
just keep going and going.
It's been non-stop this whole time.
We got the other judge talking over here. Can't really see him there, but he's talking. Let's go back over to the other judge. She got another rabbit running around. My only thing about getting food here is it will get expensive over time.
Yeah, it's from day one to further, it's gonna get worse.
So I'm
and
just
worse.
thinking about just getting like small little snacks here and there instead of like whole meals. But even snacks can be expensive too.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Hopefully only have another hour here, guys. If you've been watching the whole time, thank you. Again, this is the 2024 4-H Rabbit Show. Congratulations. let's move back. Congratulations again. I might have to skip rehearsals tomorrow because I really want to go to the poultry show at 4.
You just have to talk to Friels about that one.
Well, I could probably it would probably last longer than an hour, don't you think?
I hope so.
So then I can probably come during the middle and watch.
Excuse me. As this sits right now, Friday is going to be our most eventful day.
And I'm there the whole time. Let's go. And it's just you and Faith. Mackenzie hasn't done anything
I would
yet.
say for the horse pulls and stuff, I left those where it's like outdoor arena ? Pretty much if it was like, yeah, we don't know where we're going to be at, I was like, okay, then I might as well not put anything yet.
I just put everything because I'm free the whole day anyway, so I'll probably just go and record some stuff.
I might as well do the same. I got the week off work, it won't kill me.
I think maybe Mackenzie and Faith went to go see the draft horse halter classes. That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe they hopefully went to interview some rabbit people.
I do know I want to see the garden tractor pulls though, just because
When's that?
That would be Saturday at 6 p.m.
Ooh, yeah.
Just because I'm a massive child, anytime I hear those motors or stuff, it's just the dopamine that I get from it is beautiful. I got a little wheel horse. It's bone stock, but I could try to get it to pulse on. It wouldn't make it very far, but it'd try its best. It's got 911 hours on that motor.
Oh,
Like it just got a fresh head gasket and a bunch of other stuff. And I make the comment to my dad all the time. I'm like, yeah, it's got a muffler. It's about the size of a gallon paint can. It's got the muffler. Doesn't mean it's muffling anything because it is just deafening when it's running. Oh yeah, and it shoots fireballs. Don't know why it decides to do that, but occasionally when I go to shut it off,
Oh my gosh.
there's been
Given Harry Potter.
There's been a couple times where it scared the crap out of me. I'd shut it off, I'd get off and go to get out of the barn, and it just boom really loud. I thought the motor would have blown up. No, it's just whatever's left in there just
That's crazy.
backfiring out. It
actually.
scared the death out of me the first time because I'd never had it do that. So to say I jumped on that first one, a bit of an understatement. Hey, they're back.
Yeah. What'd you guys do? We went to all the barns. We did some time lapses, and we just got my barn. I hope it was.
And then we were looking for that one, like really fluffy gray rabbit that looked like a cat. And the girl said that it was being shown. But we could like come back later and do it.
Oh, okay.
So, because I'm like walking through with Faith like in the rabbit barn, and I'm like, it was like big and fluffy, and it was like gray, and this guy walks by and he goes, "Are you looking for a big fluffy gray rabbit?" And I'm like, that's exactly what I just said, yeah. And he's like, it's right this way, and I'm like, okay.
That's a little
You only have
terrifying.
one gray fluffy rabbit in this whole barn. But I think they knew it was like it's the biggest one. I was like, that's what it smells like.
I'm giving them beatboxing.
No, not in the slightest. I'm actually terrible at it. There it is.
Okay.
That's the first feedback we've had in a while, though, so we're winning.
Do you think
Wabbit.
it hurts the rabbits when they hold them by their ears?
I don't know. I mean, I'd assume so, but like, I guess
But like
I
when you
just
hold a
wouldn't
cat
know.
by its scruff, it doesn't hurt.
Right, like I don't know. That's actually a really good question. I'd assume no, otherwise
Personally,
they'd have a
I would
different
not like to be held
approach.
by my ears, but you know, that's just me.
be really painful very, very quickly.
Oh yeah. Beautiful rabbits. Congratulations on who won that class.
We didn't catch who it was, but congrats.
Well, we can't really hear names anyway, but you know, congratulations anyway.
Their mics are turned down severely just because they're having a lot of issues right now.
Oh, look at her holding her rabbit. So cute. Congrats to that little boy right there. Congratulations.
Does look like it's starting to slow down in here a bit though too.
Yeah.
Must be getting close. So it looks like our furthest table is currently in class 11, which would be the Harlequin.
Beautiful breed.
They have oh my goodness, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like they have 8 more classes to go.
Alrighty, let's go back over to
It looks like our first table has just moved into class 13.
let's get that. We got some beautiful brown rabbits are put it in there. Beautiful light brown rabbits.
Golden.
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 I think if I got a rabbit, I would kind of want that kind of color. Just beautiful.
We have 2 headsets we can drop over the side for them. Yes. We've been using it the whole time, and it's so much nicer so we can actually get shots of what's happening down there as opposed to just. I say I'll let you get there.
Was he the sheep dude? What? I said, was he the sheep dude? He's the pig guy. He said he's the pig, the swine superintendent.
But there's no swine today. That's tomorrow. Yeah. Again, thank you for tuning in. This is the 2024 4-H fair. And right now we're doing the rabbit show.
SpongeBob themed pineapple frosty. What?
Yeah. Yummy.
Why does that sound like it'd be good, but at the same time be like low-key disgusting?
They're also coming out with some like Krabby Patties.
Okay, now see, that's just a prime opportunity there. Like,
Exactly.
that's either gonna go over extremely well or gonna end very, very poorly.
Yeah. And I mean, it might not even be real because it was on Instagram, but if it is real, that'd be really cool.
It'd be different, that's for sure. They've sold chocolate frosties and the strawberry ones. Chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry for ages now.
Yeah.
The only plus that I will give them over McDonald's is that at least their machine works when I want it to.
Yeah. Literally.
I have a brother, he used to work at McDonald's, and he explained to me that majority of the time it's not broken, it's cleaning. Because it has a cleaning process it goes through, and it takes apparently like hours to
I mean, that's
get
not their
done.
fault, you know?
Right, they push a button, and it's like, sorry, we can't do anything while it's...
Yeah.
It's taking care of what it has to, and we can't mess with it until it's done. Which, that's fair.
I mean, I wish it would do that hours, like, you know, when no one wants
Yeah,
ice
it's like the
cream.
middle of the night, stuff like that.
Or
That'd make
right
more
in the
sense.
morning, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
It seems like they do it like in the middle of summer on the hottest
Yes.
days in the middle of the day on purpose, and I can't stand it.
For our New Zealand's, our best of breed went to Bree Ford, and our best opposite went to Adeline Melcombe.
Congratulations, Bree and Adeline. I actually heard that one this time.
Yeah. We got two of them talking at the same time.
Yeah.
Retro.
Sorry, guys. It's kind of hard to get both of them whenever both of them are talking.
They're going to the same audio receiver, so
Yeah.
we can't really do much about shut one mic off. Well, we can, but then you'd be missing completely what they're saying. So it's just kind of got to be patient. And hey, look at that. We broke the 3-hour mark.
Thank you for everyone who's been here for 3 hours like we have. Which I'm sure
I'm pretty
no
sure
one
this
really
is getting
has.
up there just because I know Sound of Music on one of those, it took 2.5. It was a really long one.
Dang.
I love the Sound of Music though. That was such a good musical. That was
It
when
was.
That's when I was, I want to say my second year in BTB, but I could be wrong. No, Mar was there, so that would have been my first year actually. I was still learning. The way she ran her hand across its back, you'd see that shine behind
It's
it.
so
It was so
beautiful.
cool.
Oh, do you see those floppy little bunnies over here? There's some little boys holding their bunnies.
They can't complain. I wouldn't pass up on that either.
Look at them. So cute.
Love rabbits, dude. They're awesome.
The Palomino, your best of breed went to Kylie Wygan, and the best opposite also went to Kylie Wygan.
So
Congratulations.
looks like Kylie Wygan. Good job. Good for you.
And who else was that?
Though both were Kylie. She got both.
Oh. Congratulations, Kylie.
Reminder, if you have a best of breed on either one of these tables, that they will be getting called back up later this afternoon.
Later this afternoon. Know what that means? A very long pause of nothing before we're back for a little bit. Looks like our one table's still on. We got some of the Harley Quinns out there. Okay. So our furthest table is still working through the Harley Quinns. Our closest, if I can see someone's number, I believe is on Satin.
You can't hear me chew my gum, right?
No.
Okay.
I
don't
actually-
want
I
everyone
actually
at
had
home
to-
hearing me chew my gum.
I actually had to pause for a second and listen. I'm like, I don't think I hear it.
This is my snack, guys.
You just eat gum.
Yep.
Ugh.
No, I never swallow gum.
Dude, the
Ugh.
amount of people that do, I don't know how they I don't know
just-
how they all operate. I'm gonna be honest there.
Yeah. I have this fear of like when they tell you don't swallow gum when you're really little, that it's gonna like
It's
build
be
up in
there
your
for
stomach.
years
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh.
It
Now
was
I'm,
the
like, scared
equivalent
it
of the
actually
watermelon
happening.
argument. Like if you
Oh,
ate a
yeah.
watermelon seed,
Yeah.
that would scare the crap out of you as a child. But then when you get older, you're like, wow, I was
They're liars.
very gullible.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair though, that's just part of growing up. Stay young, kids. Stay young. It's the easiest
Yeah, if
way.
there's any kids listening, don't worry about gum and watermelon. Okay, watermelon seeds. Your
Dude.
stomach acid will digest literally anything.
Just do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Don't be gullible.
Yeah, don't be gullible. 1-year-olds listening be like,
Mommy, how do I switch the channel? Actually, at this point, with how a lot of the kids are nowadays, they probably already did.
yeah.
That's honestly impressive to me how, like, younger generations and stuff, even though ours isn't even that old of a generation. Like, I make it sound like dinosaur times, but we're still Gen Z technically.
Yeah.
It is insane to me how quickly they pick up on tech and just figure that stuff out. It is insane. But as like to their credit though, it was introduced to them when they were super young, so they're gonna learn really quickly. Think our current table looks like our left table might be on our class 15, which would be Silver Fox, which I believe that's what it is. If I'm not mistaken, that is Silver Fox. Oh, we spinning looking at a door. And boom, nothing. Boom,
There we go.
rabbits.
Beautiful looking animals right here.
I believe that those are Silver Foxes. Yes, it is. KK103, that is oh boy, Lorelei King? If I said that right,
Lorelei?
that is a very interesting first name. Followed by Adeline and then Jenna. So it looks like our first table will be finishing up here in a second then.
Yep, this is the last one.
Do we got something?
Oh wait,
We got another one?
meat pen, fryer.
We got two more. Wireless 2. It's
Sorry about that, we're back.
problem solved.
Looks like the Harley Quinns are leaving. And we're going into
They lost our other two again.
Himalayan.
Himalayan. Ooh. It looks like we got 3-4-2 out there.
Congratulations, Owen.
Hey, there you go. Good job, Drew. That best of both.
I love how we're both swaying back and forth.
Yeah. We have stools and stuff, but we are actively choosing to stand up right now.
Like on stools, I can't support my back, so I'm like hunched over and I'm like, I can't do that all day.
My knees and ankles are junk, but I will hate bending or sitting. It's awful.
Alright, let's go look over at the other table. I think she has 3 rabbits out right now.
I say, it looks like all 3 are possibly from the same class. If we're looking at Himalayans, there would be, I don't think that is though, because we have 3 entries for the class 12, all of which are from the same person. We have 2 of them that would be black Himalayans and then 1 chocolate Himalayan.
No, looks like
So-
we're on white. We're still white ones.
So we might be on a different class right now.
It's not Harley Quinn anymore, is it? No.
They already announced the Harley Quinn, so it might be. Yeah, hold on, who's out there? We got 350. So we're currently on class 14, the Holland
Oh,
Lock.
so we missed class
We
12
missed
and
2
class 13.
classes.
I
Class
swear
13
they're
had
on.
one. Class 13 had one. So that'd be a very simple.
Or they were just on Harley Quinn's though.
I would say they did just announce it, but I mean, this is the part of communication that's crucial for everybody.
Yes.
We have not been able to hear them, and nobody's told us on definitive swaps when it happens, or even announced the swaps. That goes to show, without communication, we have no idea where we're at. We have to figure that out ourselves.
Yep.
It becomes chaotic and quickly.
It goes up to 26. That's crazy.
Looks like we might have 16 more classes to go at our second table, as our first table is now 100% finished up. So we are solely on to our second table now.
That makes it easier for us.
Yes, it does, because then we can just frame everything for out there.
Again, thank you for joining. This is 2024 4-H Rabbit Show.
Okay, I'm gonna make an announcement. So, while she's finishing up on the 4-class table, we're gonna start our meat show at 11:45. So, for the kids that can hear me back here, you guys can take all your breed rabbits back. If you have best of breed, you can maybe keep them in a carrier out back here, so we can get to those once the 4-class table's done and the meat show's over. Then go ahead and take your breed rabbits back that have been shown. If you have a meat rabbit, so a meat pen, fryer, roaster, stewer, bring them back, get them in the back here. At 11:45, we're going to start that show. And then we're going to go from there, get that show done. Then we give her a chance to get finished up with the 4-class table. Then we'll do best 4-class, best 6-class, and best in show. Okay?
And you heard it. At 11:45, we'll have a rabbit meat show. So if you want to leave and tune in at 11:45, we'll be recording that for you guys. Streaming that, sorry. Alright, we got some beautiful rabbits. Just me here. Reese left to go get something to eat. I think we're going to be taking a break here soon. But we got some beautiful rabbits here. The judge is still showing. Remember, at 11:45, we'll be having the Meat Rabbit Show. So if you want to tune into that, you can. And one more time, this is the 2024 4-H Rabbit Show, Part 1. Well, I keep saying Part 1, but you know, it's all been in Part 1, so we haven't even split it up at all. Because there's been no breaks. And thank you for tuning in to everyone who has been tuning in. There's been nowhere to pause it. Or like, it's still running.
Okay, when you start it, make sure that either you or Reese like name it Sheep Show Part 1. So we can put it on the paper.
Yeah.
Put it on the it'll say that capture
If it goes, let's say this ends, and then it goes to Rabbit Meat Show, should I stop it and then start recording Rabbit? Because there's going to be a Rabbit Meat Show. So should I stop this one and be like, this is just Rabbit Show Part 1, and then record Rabbit Meat Show? Or they might intertwine.
is there a break in between? Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If they're gonna make it like.
But if there is a break, then probably stop recording and then put Rabbit Meat Show.
Yeah, even if it's just like 5 minutes, because that'll be better for us though too, because it'll be a smaller file, so we don't let it run forever.
Yeah.
If you just stop. So I think either way, just stop it. Okay. Even if it's not a break, like literally just like stop, name it quickly, and then record again. Oh, you don't have to go to the ground.
Okay.
Okay, so. Like the first video is still. Oh yeah. I wish she takes.
Looks like she's weighing the rabbits. Checking their ears.
My mom's like, so what are your hours this week? Like, it literally
Wow, look how beautiful that one is. Of course, that doesn't really matter to the judges, but to me, that's a 10 out of 10 rabbit right there. Congratulations! Our teachers are already getting mad.
Okay,
Our teachers are
so
already
Mrs. Lee sent out like a email to like everyone that wasn't there and was like, if you won't be here on Wednesday, like plan on taking the test because there's a test on Wednesday, and was like plan on taking it Monday the 30th. So I emailed her back, and Faith's phone like wasn't like connecting or whatever. So I said like Faith and I would both like to take it the Monday we come back on the 30th. And she emailed me back because I said we're in the show runs today and we'll be here all week. And she said, I forget what she said. She said, if you are, okay, this is my exact email. Faith's phone does not have connection right now, but we are both in the show barn as of here today, and we will be here for the rest of the week. Very clear that we will be here all week, right? We would both like to take our test Monday, September 30th when we return. Thanks so much. And she said, if you are here the rest of the week, then you take it on Wednesday. Come and get your papers during SST. Last week I announced several times that the test would be Wednesday. So I think she was thinking that I was saying like we'll be at school for the rest of the week, but we would like to take it on Monday. And so she got all kind of snotty, but like my email clearly says we're the show run right now at the fair, and rest of the week.
Maybe she just read it wrong, but that was like kind of rude. Oh my gosh.
Even if it was
When they like
even if I was like,
re-say what they said because they can't hear it on the show.
Okay, I've been trying to.
Yeah, the stream can't hear what the judges told.
like first place.
But sometimes I can't even hear what they're saying. So I'm just like,
So then I, yeah.
well, when we turn her up, sometimes there's a lot of feedback. See?
Maybe it's like because this thing, but it needs to be higher on. What is she on headset?
It's like no matter where we turn it up at. Like,
Gosh, I really didn't even press it that much. And it was like,
it's very touchy for some reason. We got some beautiful rabbits here. What was that? $2.30. Right now we're on class 14, solid Holland Lop. If I said that correctly, I'm sorry. There's a good shape, she says. Nice and short.
Which I don't think it's gonna be that hard. Like the topics have been really easy.
Congratulations to those winners. Food. I don't know why he's been gone that long, but checking her ears. I agree. That is a very beautiful rabbit right there. Again, if it has now hit 3 hours and 30 minutes, if you've been here the entire time, thank you. But if you're just tuning in now, this is the 2024 4-H Rabbit Show that's going on right now. And here soon, we're going to have the Rabbit Meat Show, probably in a few minutes. And we're all streaming live to you. She's checking the underbelly. I'm gonna try and give some commentary when she is not talking, so you guys are not sitting in silence and just watching. Alright, she's moving on to the next one. Ooh, a beautiful black. Love that. Again, we're on a class 14 solid Holland Lop. Got some beautiful colors here. And that doesn't really look like a solid color, but to me, but you know, it's very pretty. I definitely agree with what she's saying, if you guys can hear. Beautiful black. After this class, we got class 15 Lionhead. Those are me personally one of my favorite breeds. And after that, we have class 16 Mini Lop, broken solid. The meat show has not started yet. They said it would start at 11:45. Maybe they meant 12:45 because it is 5 minutes after. But whenever that begins to show, we will get that ready for you guys. And she just hopped right back into there. Didn't even need to put back in. Oh, beautiful. That's going to be the best solid. That's the best solid buck. Congratulations! I didn't catch a name, but they should announce here soon. Beautiful, beautiful bunnies and rabbits. And this is our only lion head, which is so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that coloring. After Lionhead, we're gonna go to Class 16 Mini Lop with Broken and Solid. Broken being first. Beautiful, beautiful rabbit over there. And congratulations to Mackenzie.
I got hot chocolate and then 2 burgers and then my hot chocolate. I went to pick up the cup and decided to not have to put it on, so I got it dumped all over my hand. That hurt.
Yeah, it looks like you got burnt.
No, I did.
Oh my gosh.
It got me.
You have 2 burgers?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you ate them already.
No.
I was like,
Majority of that time I was just waiting in line. It was that bad.
right up there?
Yeah, just over here.
You might have to go to the food truck.
I was gonna say, I might actually have to make an actual trip to go get my food. That's starting to hurt really bad though. Literally, my response was so delayed too. I literally just casually put the lid back on the cup and then started walking, and then started on.
So we're on Class 16 right now. Again, this is the 2024 4-H Rabbit Show, and we're on Class 16 with the Mini Lop. We're starting out with Broken. Again, thank you for joining, if you are joining now, and thank you if you've been here the entire time. You got 2 bunnies up there right now. Beautiful colors, look at those. I definitely think the gray one is my favorite right now. And the judge is definitely taking a liking to that one. Looks like our other judge is coming back in for the Meat Rabbit Show. Looks like at the other table we are starting to set up for the rabbit show. So in a few minutes here, probably show you some clips of that. And thank you for tuning in if you are here for the rabbit show. Yeah. It's not even like worth it.
Well, the burgers are good, but at the same time, they're very
Just come get us whenever you're ready. Just come get us whenever you're ready.
Got another beautiful rabbit over there. And one sticking its head out of the cage. Also looks like our meat rabbit's almost all ready to go. Got them all in. Look at that. Beautiful. Personally, I've never had rabbit meat. Never had rabbit stew or anything like that. My dad and my grandpa have, but not me. Alright, now let's switch back over. Beautiful rabbits here. I would just keep them unmuted because they mute them while they have them too.
When the one guy's hearing it, we're going crazy. We're just like muting. Is he still on a headset? Is he still on a headset?
He should be.
Hearing aid guy? Cause his
Yeah,
is,
I see the mic.
Because you shouldn't have to move that side first.
his is all the way down.
They're running through the same one, remember? Both mics are receiving here. It's getting the signal of both. So this is his.
Alright, let's switch it over to see some meat rabbits. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. Beautiful, beautiful meat rabbits here. Friels is here.
Hello.
Hey.
I spilled hot chocolate on me. That answers your question. No, literally. Because now I'm talking about you. I disagree. I fixed their own. good? I'm taking a picture. They're really tasty. They look great. I love it. I love it. I'm sending that to Raymond later.
And we were
Okay.
getting a bunch of like interviews with people.
Yeah, that they have it.
And then
Love that.
the barn thing time lapse. We had different plates.
So now here's the key. So I brought you this. 1 and 2. So like when you come back today, if you give me this, we can, or you here can do this. Download, put it in your computer, get it going on Connect. Like you don't need the drive.
Sometimes with like taking things onto the flash drive, it says the file's too big, even if it'll fit in the thing. I don't know why, but when I'm like going through the storage too rigorously,
Okay.
it's gonna say.
Well, so let's do this. I didn't check these. I thought they were new. It could have something on them. Okay. I get it. No, I get it. I know what happens there. It looks at what's like maybe this flash drive has been programmed to read 1 gigabyte per hour, but this is download. It would not be that. It'd be 1 gigabyte for 5 minutes, and maybe we're downloading here at 2 gigs. Okay, so that's gonna not work. It's gonna say this won't work. It should. It will. Try it and see what you think. If not, we'll try to download here, go back to the drive, and then from the drive bring it over. But there were some things last year, but not like this, a 4-hour show. So it's going to be 5 years. Have you stopped it yet? Well, look out the back door. There's probably 100 breaks. But it is okay. Like I covered this with you earlier. You need something to win your way.
Nope, I'm just looking for one particular thing, and it's just like a tiny little bucket. So you're good.
Well, and you know what we had done the other day? We moved their stuff all the way to the end, so that they do need to get in it. They're not with you guys, okay? So they're not bothering you. Okay, or you bothering them before.
Yeah, but there's like we need more room down that way when the
Gotcha, okay.
shows
Yep.
happen.
Go ahead.
It was more fun.
Okay. On this though, here's what I need you to do. Like right now, it's okay to say, "Hey, that's going to conclude part 1. Stay tuned though. Part 2 of the Rabbit Show is coming up." Boom, and then you got part 1, part 2, and you put it in Hypercaster later. Otherwise, you're going to have a large file. And I like to break it down in 2 hours. Okay, because 2 hours is easy to manage when you're moving data. So like, I would break this, but I would get on and I would say, yeah. So they're doing fryers right now. Well, in the middle of it now. But what I'm saying is like,
I was gonna say we were gonna break it then.
but it would be okay to say right now, all right, now that's going to wrap up our morning session of Rabbits. We'll be right back there, more meat and fryer action in our second section. We're so glad you joined us for DeKalb County 2024. Okay, and boom. But here you got a class. There's no, they don't end at the same time. It's the problem. The other thing you can do a lot, like if it's me sitting here, like every 10 minutes I'm saying 2024 DeKalb County Fair. Because people are watching or like they'll click on it, what's on there, what's happening. So it never hurts to say that. But like right now, one of you with the headset, grab that kid and talk to him about his rabbit right now. You know, like when you got a kid, he can put headphones on and you're just talking to him. I love that, but the most these kids would talk to you, you know, and they're just standing around doing nothing anyway. So take this camera, zoom in on that kid, put him on the headset, tell me your rabbit's name, you know, what kind is he? Because then all of a sudden it's really, really personal. Okay? It's coming through great. The new camera is much better than I thought it was going to be. Even though it's a down shot, the people like it. Now, I will say, too, one thing one of the kids in class said, are they paying attention at all? Because there are moments when the judge moves all the way down here and you guys are so busy talking that nobody moved the camera and it's just on a green piece of carpet. But granted, that just takes, you know, and so as you're watching, you got a good pan shot here, but if he moves down here, we need to get so he's moving into our frame. And it was happening most when the dang rabbit was running. You know, they turn him up, but then the judge would stop it down here, but you guys wouldn't move the camera. So we had just blank carpet, okay? But it's looking great. I mean, these are just pointers, okay? No criticism here. Just pointers on what you can do to be even better. The mic is in here. There's extra batteries in there, and the charger's in there. So I would plug the camera battery in right now, have it charging, keep it down here all week, and one battery in the camera. Because again, this is where you're going to go, do me 15 minutes of fast food alley while they're not busy.
walking down the street, oh, I see you're eating, but don't stop it for 15 minutes. And then when you get back, you've got to live at the fair with, okay? Because that's easy money for you guys as far as like a chicken steak. Did they talk to you about hours?
A little bit.
I can't turn in these hours on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday during the day. I want an hour before school, 7 to 8. You were here on time, okay? And then at 3:30, you know, I don't care. You got to be 8 hours at night or what. And then on Thursday and Friday, you can turn them in. I went back and checked Raymer's cards because this happened to us last year, and I can't pay you when you're supposed to be in school, okay? But you can still rack up some hours this week. You know, you still got tons to do. And more than that, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Have fun on what you're doing. And I like to talk about Don and the TriCaster and all that. It was good talk. I'm just reminding you that people are listening to what you're talking to. Yeah.
I've just been known for this computer science, so science,
Yeah.
so like
We're trying to like make it less tense, I guess.
Totally get it. I don't know, somewhere there's in the new People Star, they print a bunch about the fair, and around it it's got the sponsors and all that. If you can find a copy of that, you can always read through it. Hey, tomorrow is, you can be going over the schedule. You can be talking about what's coming up next. You can talk about the sponsors. See all these people? You can always say, man, Horizon Bank, you know, oh, Ham VDC, you know, all those things. Thank them, you know. Look around the arena. If you know people like me, I see people I see out there. So I just say, oh, it's great to see the athletes here today, you know, supporting 4-H. They've always supported 4-H, yada yada. I think it's good. I think you're doing a great job. I love again the new camera up where it's at. It's like even like this shot, Reese, that's just a great shot. And we couldn't get that shot before. Now, which TV are we on as far as them watching?
the far one and then it's
So we're on two of them.
yeah.
So what we do, we're talking, they're on AES and we just run 2 screens over. Beautiful. That was a great idea this morning. Because now people know there's something live going on.
I don't feel bad about talking.
Oopsies.
Sure, yeah, we have that right here. Yeah. I'll bring the mini mics too, just in case you find something. But yeah, we can look for that too. Like, do you want to go down through there or down that?
You gonna go get junk food alley?
Yeah.
Nice.
And we're gonna see if there's a newspaper in the 4-H office.
All right, our first table is moving back onto class 17 Friar single. Did we get any of that I just said? Did we get any of that I just said?
We got part of it. It was quiet.
Okay. Sorry, guys. So we're moving on to class 17 for our first table, Friar single. Get some action of them moving their rabbits in. While our second table is, I'm pretty sure, is still on. Let me check. 334. Yep, they're still on their mini lops. Now on to solid colors. So we'll keep you updated on that.
Split this up. We split it yet? No. So get on there, talk to Fiona. So before we start next, let's just include our morning show, 2024 fair, talk, yada yada. And then stop the recording, and then restop it, talk.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a break here for our next class, and we'll be back in a second. This concludes our morning rabbit show.